good, G?
Hey, so can you tell me what happened?
Yo, I went to the DMV, because I needed to get some new keys and stuff for my car. And basically the dude asked me to take off my mask. I was like, fuck you. No. Some words were said. I may or not have threatened him, man. Like the
Okay,
dude
everything's
told me to
lining up.
pull out his gun, so I pulled out my gun. He started shooting, so I started shooting, and then just like people got shot, and then now they're trying to charge me for killing a government employee or something. I don't know. And yeah, I did not disobey an officer. I yeah, I did not resist arrest or none of that they're trying to say I did. But that's basically the whole story. I literally went to the DMV, needed some new keys. One of the guys came up to me and was like, "Yo, man, you take out." I was like, "Yo, man, you know, at this point in day and age, at this time, I don't even know what time it is, man. It's like very late.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about taking off my mask, man. If you want it, you're gonna take it off my dead body." And yeah, you know, it's still here, man. So I mean, they didn't take. But yeah, so basically, he started shooting, and then I started shooting, and yeah,
Uh, and you said
and
he pulled the gun first?
yeah, and the reason I started shooting is because he started shooting me.
Okay.
Self defense.
Yeah.
They're trying to say no, whatever, like no.
Yeah, they were saying
And
that you pulled the gun first.
yeah, no, there was witnesses in the DMV.
Okay. Alright, that's good then, if that's the case.
More more than just there was a whole bunch of just civilians in the DMV at the time, like just regular people, not DMV workers, not family not anybody that would be biased, just regular old people.
Okay, and they said that you also threatened the doctors at the hospital.
I mean, that's a different story. That's between me and the doctors.
Well,
The doctor want to start talking crap and thinking he's smart just because I have handcuffs on me and I can't do nothing right that moment. Yeah, he want to start talking. He was talking crap too, man. It was going both ways. It wasn't just going one way. It was going both ways.
okay.
As soon as I'll tell you now, as soon as I see that doctor, I'm gonna kill him
Well, don't
before
tell me
he.
that.
I mean,
Allegedly,
I don't
allegedly.
give a shit if I go to jail. If I go to jail for it now and then I kill him, I mean, it can't be double jeopardy, right?
You'd be going to jail for the criminal threats. If
Yeah,
to
threats
actually,
maybe, but they can't charge me for attempted murder.
uh, no, it'd only be double jeopardy if you were to have attempted to kill him, and then they were to
Yeah,
charge
that's
you
what I
again.
mean. Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
I don't think you did that, did you?
No,
Yeah, then it
I was in
wouldn't.
handcuffs. How can I actually try to kill him if I'm in
Maybe
handcuffs?
if you like your handcuffs are like around his neck or something.
I'm handcuffed to the bed.
Oh,
Yeah. Nah, it's kind of hard. You know, I could try to kick him, but I mean, it's not gonna go far. He could just run from me.
all right. I'll see what I can do for you. What are you exactly wanting to do? I should ask first for regarding
Um,
this.
I don't want the charge of whatever attempted murder on the like government employee or what, because it was self-defense. The threats I don't give a shit about. I'll take the threats, and then there was a couple more resistant arrests or evading or some shit. I didn't evade. I literally got shot and then got taken to the hospital. And here, man, how am I evading?
That is true. That's very strange to
Uh,
charge you in that this
yeah,
case.
yeah. And then whatever, like if it's threats or anything, I don't mind it. But if the defending myself, that's the main part that I want taken off.
All right, let me talk with them then.
Yep, yep.
Yes, he's saying that what's called that he was not the one to pull his gun first, and that all the witnesses there can say as such.
The first time he told us his version of the story, he said he pulled his gun first but didn't aim it. And then he changed the story later after he found he was getting charged. said,
Well-
"Well, I didn't pull it first." However, we have a witness saying the opposite. And based on the threats that he made,
Is the witness a DMV worker?
is what?
Is the witness a DMV worker?
That's one of them, yes.
'Cause-
we do have an outside witness. Motherfucker started blicking. That's it. The dude that started to miss every shot, and that's it.
And he also says that that person was the one to be shooting first, and that's why he.
The DMV worker did open fire first because he had been threatened and told that this guy was going to air it all out here right now,
Okay.
and then pulled a weapon. So yeah, he did. The DMV worker opened fire first, but that's because of the threat made by this guy and the fact he pulled a firearm.
Isn't it at that instance still self-defense if he were to fire back because he fears for his life at the moment?
You can't say I'm gonna kill you, pull out a gun, and then claim self-defense.
So here, let's create that, Liz, really quick. So first and foremost, I don't have any ammunition in my gun. Secondly, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, I can see that feels pretty threatening. Yeah.
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 So I'm not like trying to like bury
Say,
your
"I'm gonna
client,
air
but
this
like,
place out. I'm gonna air this place out right now.
yeah, I'm gonna air this place out
And
right
pull a
now.
gun.
Fight, and you see me reaching, see a gun, like, even if I were to stand here and like do this, like it's still a threat, unfortunately.
I mean, it would be yeah.
I mean, any reasonable if somebody did that and I was there, I would just shoot them, right?
Well, I'm just thinking like I think any reasonable person would probably fire back if they're getting shot at. So is there any argument?
I think any reasonable person would, if they had access to a gun, right, and they see a guy pulling a gun on them saying, "I'm gonna shoot you, I'm gonna air it out." I would say they would probably, any reasonable person would shoot first if given the chance.
Yeah, I would definitely say so if
Not
they're
gonna
getting
wait for
threatened.
them to get shot there, right?
Yeah, I'm wondering more if we can. Would he absolutely be at fault because he fired back in like defense of his life?
Yes.
Because I would definitely say he absolutely 100% brandished.
Had he not made that threat first, possibly then self-defense could be argued. But the fact he made the threat saying he was going to air this place out, and then pulled a gun, that shows clear intent of what he wanted to do.
Oh yeah. What exactly are you charging him with?
Criminal possession of a handgun, criminal threats, and attempt to murder of a government employee.
For a DMV
Criminal
worker?
threats aren't the criminal threats aren't even for what he said in DMV, it's for what he said at the hospital.
Oh, okay.
When he threatened multiple doctors, he was going to come back and shoot them. After he got out.
I thought DMV workers weren't given the status of government employees.
I don't know, but there was
They are not.
another DMV worker there, and he also was did he shoot at Williams also?
No, he was already down by the time I got there. There was a cadet there that was off duty.
Does off-duty count for
And
attempted murder of a government
I
employee?
I believe the cadet shot him. I could be mistaken, but I believe the cadet is the one that opened fire on the individual.
Did he actually hurt anyone with the shooting?
Yeah, we had 3 people down in that situation.
Oh, okay. So he was a good shot. How about his attempted murder government employee versus normal? Let me check.
The fine's like 50% more or something like that. It's like not double, but it's like I
It's
think it's
actually like $5,000 difference.
yeah.
That's quite a big difference,
So
but
so if DMV workers are not considered a government employee, do you want me to drop this down to attempted murder? Are we?
They are not considered government employees. They would be attempted murder. Yes.
All right, so I'll change that.
And if that was the case, I could be considered a government employee, even though I'm working as a public defender. But
public defenders are basically contractors. Is basically. How
oh,
it
okay.
works.
Is that I wasn't
you
aware
can
of that.
actually charge. You can actually charge people for cell reps. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
You can be like, hey, it's a, I can show up for free. I'll evaluate your case and tell you how much I think I could push and how much it would charge.
Oh, I thought it was just.
James Bird does it all the time.
Huh.
And Falcone used to do it all the time.
I thought it was just I was being contracted by the state, and so if I if I was acting on call for anybody that needed somebody, and that's what I was getting paid for that.
Falcone and Bird have been doing it for a long time. If someone tells you otherwise, it's a new rule. But as far as I'm aware, we've been doing it since December. So
Okay.
yeah, so you can actually request it. I mean, obviously, at the end of the day, it's you. But anyway, let's focus on this now. We can talk about that later.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, so it's still going to be those basically the same charges, but attempted murder government employee has been dropped to attempted murder. Looking at a $3,800 fine, 70 months.
Okay, let me talk with him and see what he wants to do.
Okay.
Okay, I managed to talk them down to just normal attempted murder rather than of a government employee. They are not charging you of evading or resisting arrest. As for the self-defense, because you didn't make a threat, and you, like before the firefight ensued, they're saying that it basically can't be self-defense.
How is it not? If I make a threat, that's one thing. That's a verbal assault, yes. But him pulling out his gun, then me pulling out my gun afterwards is a different thing.
They're saying they have two witnesses that said that you pulled the gun first.
There's a lot of witnesses in the DMV.
Okay.
And I'll take this to trial.
Let me see if there's any other witnesses we can call then, or
Yeah, because
Alright.
yeah, I'm not, no.
all right, let me talk. Is there any other witnesses that we could collaborate the story with regarding like who pulled the gun first?
Well, if he's talking about all the gang members that were on scene claiming they didn't see anything, didn't see anything and aren't going to have his back, apparently.
Oh, was that? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked to
And-
everyone who was in there, and yeah, none of them have can back up what he said.
Huh. He's saying that he wants to take this to trial if you're going to charge him with attempted murder, because he's very much so claiming that he self-defended himself.
But he could do that. We're pressing the charge, so let him know he could be not guilty and take it to trial if he wants.
Okay, let me ask if he wants to do bench trial or not. Let's see. They said that basically that a lot of witnesses were gang members and that.
No, there was regular civilian workers in there.
Oh,
People
okay.
yeah, like there was other people in there wearing a white T-shirt that wasn't even part of a gang, man. Yeah, there was a few people in there that was part of, but there was other civilians in there.
I don't think they're going to drop the attempted murder thing. I can maybe see if we can like call another witness so we can ask about this maybe, but I think you're basically going to have to get trial if you want to get this. Is that something you'd want to do?
I mean, do you want to go to? Would you want to represent me, man?
For this, we need a witness to say this, or else you're getting found guilty. That's just how it works. So unless we have a witness that's going to say otherwise, you are going to be found. They already have two witnesses that are saying that you were the one who pulled your gun first.
They showed even witnesses, man. Or just saying they have witnesses. Can we have can you talk to witnesses, man? Make sure they're actually real.
Sure. I can request their
Like-
names. I wouldn't be able to tell you their names, but I can at least like
make sure they're real. And they're not saying, "Oh, we have 3 witnesses," and all of 3 of them are people that work at the DMV. That
I was a
they
little bit
handed
I made sure to ask if they had witnesses that were not DMV workers, and they said yes, they did have a witness that was not a DMV worker who said as such.
I mean, I still kind of want to take this to trial, man.
I can tell you right now, we need witnesses that are going to say that you did not put your gun first, and we're probably going to need at least 2 of them. No, I honestly, one of them might be fine, honestly, because that would be a reasonable doubt if there's one of them that would sing otherwise. So we would just need.
Well, I literally got shot. How am I supposed to get a witness? Can't you guys talk to the people that were there?
I don't necessarily know who was all there. I mean, this is a recent thing, yes.
Yes.
Then there might still be people there, but I know people kind of tend to scatter a bit. Well, I'm sure they took statements though. So let me see if let me see what I can.
There's no way they just. Oh, yep. No, we got 2 people's statements. That's it.
Yeah, they said they took statements, I believe, or they talked with everyone, at least everyone involved in there. So let me see what I can let me do.
I don't know. I had a gun shot. So.
All right. Oh.
Your screen stitch popped again?
Yeah,
Is the
Might
bleeding
wanna
as
just-
bad as last time?
no.
Thank you.
We can just pop a staple in that probably.
You guys have a stapler
Over
right
here.
here that I can use?
You gotta use medical stapler. You can't just use an office stapler on me.
He very firmly believes that witnesses would say otherwise in his defense. Is there? You said you took statements.
Yeah, we took statements, and the witnesses, the only ones there that were not injured, say they didn't see anything.
Okay. They said they didn't see anything. Huh.
Statement that they made, yeah.
Get that nice and clean.
So we can
Yeah.
call them, but
We can call them, but they're not gonna support your guy's statement at all, or his claim.
Alrighty.
I mean,
On the record,
guess
as
we'll-
putting
we'll
down.
use them
I
then,
didn't
mean,
fucking
si-
see anything.
I feel like saying I didn't see anything is more of a like a I don't want to be involved sort of response rather than the.
Exactly.
Okay.
So if
Well, you-
then they'd be
you just
perjuring
set them
themselves
as
if they were to get on the stand and say something else.
they
Yeah,
wouldn't.
you
They're
got,
not
like,
required to give a
14
full
more
statement to
being billed.
officers unless there's an immediate life
Alrighty,
at
well, I'm
risk.
gonna
Like
give
they're
you a
like, where did you see this
countdown.
person go? They murdered somebody. So
And then
it's not
I'm gonna-
perjury,
I'm
but
gonna
it
do
does. It does not look good on them
Okay?
at
Alright.
all.
Certainly, if they're line to officers, but they're not
One.
held to the same standard if they're not sworn in.
No, no.
It's okay. It's alright. It's alright.
I mean, if we could talk with them, like at least maybe 1 or 2, and I think that would satisfy him.
Oh god, not another one.
Remind you one more. They're
It
pretty
doesn't have
much-
to be like him talking about like if I could just
Give it a count now.
Okay, I'll give you another countdown. 3, 2.
What exactly are you asking? We find these
yeah just if
people. Who are these people, anyways?
well, didn't you take statements from them?
They're
I'm
MG
gonna clean you up
members. You
again
know
and
the.
patch you
the
up.
Oh, you want us
that
to
this
go?
guy was
You
cooperating
want us to
with
go
help
find the
kill cops.
MG members that didn't want to talk, and then
You'll get that nice and cleaned up again.
I mean, they gave their statements. Would it?
Well, I mean, if we actually,
Placing a little
I,
patch
I guess we could, if this were to be a bench job, we could just forcefully call them down. But I don't necessarily want to, force people to come down to trial.
Well, I mean, if they're calling if they're being called as witnesses, they're required to by court law.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I
It is the way it is.
Well, it's
Oh, that's something I would work. They're on the dock at the bench trial, so they can be
It's alright. You're pretty strong.
put together.
I mean, we did our
But I'd be more
diligence
concerned
here
with
at the
that when I
scene.
blew up my
Yep.
ambulance, so I just had what's in my backpack.
Just
yeah,
let
I
us know if
agree
you
to
want a
do.
bench trial.
The what? What?
The up and Adam blew
We
up
can't
my
make them
ambulance.
talk to us, on scene.
No, yeah, I understand. If that's the case, then I don't think this would be in his favor to be a bench trial. We'd probably want to FOIA the report,
agree.
get the witnesses, and then
Kinda nap it
make
off
sure
and
we
then
have
put you in the-
everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let us know what your client wishes are, and then
Okay.
we'll proceed.
Yeah, let me talk with him about that.
Okay.
Oh hey, look over there.
They're saying that most of the witnesses said they didn't see anything. which is
Yeah,
they didn't want
okay,
to tell the police
so-
anything, basically.
So okay, none of the witnesses saw anything, right?
Yes, that's what they're saying.
So then, what witnesses do they have to see me pulling out my gun first?
They said there was an off-duty cop, and then there was a DMV worker.
People that know this person. Oh,
Uh,
they only got statements from the two people that are biased, right? They didn't get any other person's statement, right?
I would definitely agree that DMV worker is biased.
Give a statement.
I would absolutely 100% agree that the DMV worker is biased, but I don't think the cop would be biased. You have to consider that people, when they're in different departments, they don't.
See me pull out my gun first, because I didn't pull out my gun first. The dude did.
I think what our best bet would be to plead not guilty, and then we take this to we put this case in the docket, and we get let's go. We get the witnesses. Once we forward the report, we know who the witnesses are, and we could contact them, and see if they'd be willing to testify in your favor. And if that was the case, then we would be able to.
Oh, this sounds just like a whole bunch of bullshit.
It is a bunch of stuff. So if you don't want to deal with all that, then you could just plead no contest, which isn't saying you're guilty, but it's saying that you're not going to contest that they're charging you with this, and so they can't use that as evidence against you for like anything in the future.
Yeah, see, this is what the kind of PD we got right here. Literally, like.
Yeah, they're Los Santos finest, yeah.
Like, I'm just, yeah. Let's just do that, man.
All right.
Like, I'm done with these. It's all corrupt, man. I'm not even gonna deal with it, cause yeah, like so convenient that the only two people that give a statement are the person, an off-duty cop. Oh my God, another cop and a DV worker. They didn't get one civilian person. No, I'm not even talking about the gang members,
Yeah.
MG, or anybody else that was there. There was actual civilians in the building that were not part of no gang or nothing.
Okay.
No off-duty officer, no, they're just a regular old civilian. Can we get his statement?
They basically said there was only gang members, but I can check and see if there was
Okay,
any.
see, my point is they're twisting stuff so that way it looks like this and that, and not wanting to do their full job. Because there was other people there too.
Hmm.
So can we get those statements?
Sure, let me talk with them regarding that. But if they say they don't have the statements, are you wanting to still like just plead no contest regarding that?
How much time am I looking at?
Let's see. For attempted murder, that would be 40 months. 400 months parole, which just means make sure you don't commit any crimes during that. And then for criminal threats, criminal threats is 15 months. And the fine for that would be $3,000 altogether.
Okay. And that's the two charges they're charging me for?
Yes, I could ask that they give you some time served as well if you wanna.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll tell you, I'm coming back to shoot him in the head, so.
No, that's allegedly on them. All right, let me talk with them.
Like, no, but make sure you come back and let me know if they have the information, the witnesses before.
Yeah, of course.
You tell them that I want to go to bench trial or no contest or anything.
All right, let me talk with them.
Yep.
Jack, what's the word?
Is there any witnesses that were not gang members, DMV workers, that or off-duty officer? He's very confident. He swears up and down
Charge for aggravated assault.
that he said there was other civilians there that were present.
You wanted to potentially
Not
okay.
inside where it happened
Alright,
at. No.
I'll go read her charges again and see how she.
We not
I
the
mean,
officer at the time. so.
Everyone was. We were basically on scene when it happened. Everyone who was inside the DMU was placed in handcuffs.
Really?
And all questioned and all just.
Yeah, there was a
got
bench
statement
trial at
from
the
them.
time. I'll give you this much information. There was we believe that we weren't necessarily safe, so officers were already on guard and we secured the area beforehand.
Okay. And so there was really no civilians at all.
Not that we're aware of. no.
There were a total of 3. 2 of them were gang members, so they didn't see anything. One
Okay.
of them was an off-duty officer.
Okay.
Who didn't see who pulled first, and one of them was a DMV worker who said your guy, made the threats, pulled a gun, and so he pulled his gun and shot him.
Okay, those are the witnesses. He was making it seem like there was at least 10, but if that's the case, then
No,
Well,
they
there
were
was
not.
there was a few
There were
gang
people
members that
outside,
were running
but
around
they
and
weren't-
fled. I think there was a couple that maybe fled or something.
oh, okay. All right. Let me talk to him about it. Oh,
Oh shit, my bad. What's up, G?
they said that the what's it called there was only 3 witnesses that they were able to interview, and a lot of people had fled immediately whenever the cops started to come down.
And the witnesses saw me pull my gun, right?
The off-duty cop did, and the DMV worker.
The off-duty cops saw me pull my gun.
He said
Yes or
he
no?
pulled your gun first, or let me I can double check with that.
Can you get his exact statement?
Sure, I can do that. So the off-duty cop said directly that he pulled his gun first.
No, the off-duty officer didn't see who pulled the gun first.
Okay, he didn't see it. Okay,
The DMV worker said your guy pulled the.
so there was just the one witness who said that then.
He also told that
Yeah.
to us when we were bringing him into cells.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your guy's story changed.
Okay.
The time he's coming to the cells, the time he was ready to charges. Like I said, the other 2 people, the 2 gang members, said they didn't see nothing.
All right. Let
So
me.
there were a total of 4 people, 5 if you count him.
Let me talk with him.
Yeah, 1, 2, yeah, 4 people.
The off-duty officer apparently did not see who pulled their gun first, and so he did not actually say that. It was
Okay,
only the
so that
DMV
would
worker.
be not a witness in court, right? 'Cause he
Well, he could still
did
be
not see-
witness up to the events, but he wouldn't necessarily be a witness to who pulled their gun first.
Okay, my point. And then who's the other witness?
Oh, would be the DMV worker.
The one that got shot?
No, there's another DMV worker that was present there. You probably thought of them as a civilian.
So there was 2
Yeah, there was 2 DMV workers. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 of them got shot.
I heard there was 3 people that were downed, but
Yeah.
it's like I was like, wow, he's a good shot.
Oh yeah. Allegedly, we shot 17 cops yesterday, but that's just allegedly.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I already been charged for it, so fuck it. Yeah, I shot 18 cops yesterday, man. You know.
Oh wow,
I-
that's
yeah, the whole block. We ended up killing like 22 of them, but you know, just an ordinary day in Southside. But besides, I did not. So no one actually see me pull my gun, right? Except for the allegedly this DMV worker.
the
that got
2
shot,
DMV
right?
workers. Yeah, said that.
Yes, the 2 that got shot, right?
And
I'm not sure if that guy was shot or not.
I'll
Can
just fill out
you?
this report.
I'm
Sure, let
sorry
me
to
even
have
talk-
you keep- I'm
Uh,
sorry to have you keep.
No,
going,
you're
but
good. You're absolutely. This is my job.
Do you want to have them come over here and I could ask them for like?
Yeah, that would definitely make things easier.
Yeah.
Maybe I just. Oh, hold on.
He says that he would actually like to talk with you guys, so like he doesn't have to continue relaying things to me, and back. Or
Hello.
Yes.
How's it going? So your witness, the witnesses, your two witnesses, an off-duty officer, right? That's one of them, right?
We have 4 witnesses.
Okay, 4 witnesses. That you got 4 statements in total, right?
Yes.
And 2 of them are gang members, which said probably something like I don't know, I didn't see nothing, and I don't give a fuck, you know, something like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then the off-duty officer probably gave a statement like, "Oh, I seen some shots" or whatever. But his statement did not say anything about seeing me pull my gun first, right?
He didn't
Yes.
see who pulled first.
Okay. And then the other person that said they see me pull my gun was the person that got shot, right?
Yeah, the one you made threats to, saying I'm gonna air this place out.
Okay. That sums it up. So there's no real witnesses besides
Oh.
the person that got shot.
Yeah, I thought you were referring to another DMV worker said this. If the person who got shot said this, then I feel like that would be a little bit unreliable as a statement.
That's what I'm saying. And the officer did not see it, so there's no real person to say who pulled who first.
If you'd like to fight it in court, you can fight it in court.
I most definitely do want to fight that in court. That was my whole question of I didn't want to have him keep going. But if it's
This is
the
what I told you multiple times.
No, he was telling me there was a different DMV worker. That's why I wanted to make sure it was a different DMV worker that saw me pull my gun.
So
it wasn't the same DMV worker that got shot.
I do have to relay a few things, Steele. So for self-defense is an affirmative defense. What that means is rather than being innocent until proven guilty, you are saying that you are. We have to prove that you're. We have to prove that you're innocent, basically, or more likely than not innocent. So. We have to have a he said, she said sort of thing, because the other person is a DMV worker. They're probably going to be held to a higher standard regarding their statement, and so it's unlikely for us to be able to do that without another witness. So we would basically need another witness to say otherwise, or else you're going to be found guilty of it.
No, I don't think that's how that works, man. I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm taking this to trial, man.
Would you want to do a bench trial, or would you like to do a docket case?
A bench, like I want to see a judge.
Whenever.
Okay. There's no way you're gonna say, oh, this person's getting charged just because this person's saying that. No, like the new mayor was allegedly found guilty of giving shit, man. That's like saying just because people don't have records, you can't just trust what they say.
The mayor was not convicted of anything. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I'm not saying he was convicted, but did you not see the whole state announcement about how the mayor Sean was giving him information or some shit? I don't know.
Hi,
exactly.
I was one of the attorneys that helped with that investigation.
Yeah, my point. Like you can't just.
He was exonerated of that. The governor already stated, and there's a new law on the election.
I'm just giving that as an example, you know, like something that happened.
So is your case that you think it's okay to make a threat to air the place out, and that you're then able to defend yourself when someone is threatened by you?
He pulls his gun first. If it's verbal threats, yes, I'll take that. I already said, I'll take the charge for that. I threatened him, yes, but I did not pull my gun out until he pulled his gun out and started shooting. And that point, it's self-defense. It's not attempted murder. I'll take the threats of a government employee or whatever those may be, but I'm not taking the charge of attempted murder. Nope.
Especially when there's bench trial in.
Yeah, especially when there's no actual witness seeing me pull my gun out except for the person that got shot. That's the dude saying, "Oh, I pulled my gun out." That's me saying he pulled his gun out. Do you have any other witness seeing me pull my gun out?
We've given you the information we have, and we're basing our charges on it. If you want to fight it, we fight it in court.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
You want us to pull a witness out of our ass to back you up, and unfortunately, that's not.
What about
happen.
the dude? What about the dude that was in the white T-shirt standing right by the front desk, talking to the DMV clerk as the shots went off?
Do you know that guy's name? Because he was not there when we got there.
I don't know. You could go ask the DMV worker, maybe. That was there. It was a female that was working there.
I'll call him.
Oh, the white shirt guy? That's...
Is there anybody
off-duty officer? Or...
If they're a DMV worker, would they be clocked on right now? Jackson Jones, Hauser, and Todd Princeton.
Chad's not answering his phone.
Hello.
Hi, Chad. This is Deputy District Attorney Skylar
Sure.
Sparks calling about the shooting at the DMV earlier. If you could please give me a call back when you can.
4147. Okay.
How do cases work like that?
Are we still requesting a bench trial?
Yep, I'm working on the request right now.
Okay, dude.
Are there any witnesses available?
Chad. Chad didn't answer, but he is around. Let me look at the other.
Would you want to call the gang members to the show?
They probably don't want to say nothing, but no.
Okay.
I'm just talking about the dude, the white dude. We could get the dude in the white t-shirt. I don't. He was standing by the counter. I think there might have been a few other people, but I don't know. Shit went on so fast I couldn't really.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, those gang members probably didn't see nothing, you know.
Yeah, I get that. But I mean, it's possible they might be willing to say something, you know, if they
I think I can also be adding one charge, that other one that we discovered
What charge?
about the firearm.
Oh yeah, I'm good with that.
All right, or I'm gonna also charge you with the accomplice to sale of a firearm.
What? What?
You bought a firearm off someone tonight. So when you buy a firearm illegally, it's considered
I
a sale
have
of a firearm.
not bought no firearms.
You have evidence to prove otherwise.
what that's
What
makes
evidence do you
yeah,
have?
for him. That's
Please tell me what evidence you have.
A witness who knows exactly how much money you exchanged, supporting that you actually bought two firearms. You gave one to somebody else, kept one for yourself, which supports the evidence we have of who the gun is registered to.
why would this witness know how much money was exchanged between these individuals?
Please, I want to hear this.
You know?
You know?
Obviously, they
I don't know.
witnessed part
That's
of it.
what I'm asking.
Well, yeah, but I doubt they would see like the exact amount of money that was transferred, right? They would just maybe see a handoff.
Yeah, I could press this now, or I could. I don't know if this, because I don't want this person on bench trial. I could just wait and do subpoenas and do that. We'll
Yeah,
push
I'm
this charge
fine.
on you later.
Yeah, we're fine with that.
What's your name?
Me or
I'm bad with names, so yeah, your name
Oh.
and then yeah.
my name is Liz, or not Liz, Liz, Lis, Liz, just Liz.
Liz.
Yep.
Right? Okay. And ma'am in the red skirt, what's your name again? I know
Acting
you said-
District Attorney Skylar Sparks.
Yeah,
My name is Skylar
District-
Sparks.
Skylar. Okay. Got you.
Or Liz Project is my phone name. All right.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Sorry, it's under these
I know that.
circumstances.
I
but-
haven't had a chance to look at it. I'm kind of in the middle of
I'm pretty
doing
used to it.
processing right now. Okay, if you think you can get on duty and not
Me,
injure
I'm
yourself,
I'm a pretty
you know,
stubborn
if you die,
person
just
when
know
it
that's on
comes
you.
to
Okay,
shit, like,
I don't want you to die.
yeah.
But you
No, I've met a lot of
yeah. So maybe you should take some time off till it heals.
Give
That's
me,
what a sensible person would do.
I'll be right back.
I met a lot of friends through here, and I represented the Marabuntas like 4 or 5 times. I managed to get them off charges every single time, actually.
Hell yeah. But I make sure I tell the family about you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Thanks for leaving a word.
Yeah. I got you, man. I'm always in this place for some bullshit. I just got out earlier for 800 months or some shit.
Oh well.
Yeah. They really. Yeah. They trying to pull up some dumbass charge on me just because. Yeah, they don't like me.
I do think it's very strange that a witness would know the exact amount of money that was transferred. That's very strange.
Yeah, but even when I didn't even have nobody no money, man. That's even more strange.
Yeah, that's why I think they must have realized that as well. Either that or there's something they know that we don't. But the fact that they were saying they were going to subpoena your records means more likely than not they're missing information, and so they're hoping you did to give something and you didn't give that. So that's important.
No, man. You know the one thing I like to tell people: prostitution is legal, man.
Yeah, it is legal in the city here, and that's something the governor made sure of.
God did that.
He's a very big proponent of it, and that's not sure exactly why, but he it's the one thing he was very much so adamant on.
I mean, I don't know why he's not adamant about weed, man. It's really not that bad. A lot of people think it's horrible, but have you ever heard of anybody overdosing on weed?
Oh no, never. I think the worst thing that might happen would be like someone driving while high and then they end up crashing into like a family of 4 or something like that.
Yeah, but there's people that are stupid and shouldn't be driving.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Most potheads ain't gonna go driving when they're high. You know, they're gonna go in their fridge and go grab some ice cream or some Snickers or whatever it may be, a snack, you know, or some ramen or something, and chew down on it and go watch a show on TV or something, you know?
Yeah, because
go chill with some friends.
I wouldn't really say that weed impairs your judgment too much compared to something like alcohol. Like with alcohol, like people are thinking that they can't drive or whatnot, but that's.
If you smoke a lot of weed, yeah, you know what I mean. Like
yeah, some people can get paranoid and whatnot again.
Or if you're eating too many edibles and shit, you know what I mean. Like if you're smoking like say a hit in the morning and a hit at night and shit, you know, it's not really impairing your vision. It's not damaging your body. It's actually better for you than a lot of the shit that they give you nowadays, man. Like the shit at Up and Atom is not real food, man. Half of it's like human meat or some shit.
Well, it's horse meat there actually.
Oh, or horse meat, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I worked there for a while. Actually, I paid a private detective actually to find out about that. Yeah, they said it was horse meat.
Yep. That shit is crazy to me, and it's because it's ran by the government, man. These cops or anything, I mean, I don't know, most government is corrupt.
I mean,
there might be a few here and there, but my point is most of them are corrupt.
I would say there's definitely some instances of that. Like for certain, there's definitely instances of nepotism. Like not even a little nepotism, like a lot of nepotism. But other than that, well, I mean, for people, they tend to look a little bit the other way whenever someone like an officer or a judge commits a crime. That tends to happen fairly regularly.
That's what I mean by corrupt. Like, why not send them to jail when they do it? If they do, just because you'd send us to jail for doing that crime.
Well, for the judges, it's that it could have a lot of blowback on them. I mean, the same way I tried suing a judge before for violating the rights of a person.
Bench trial Justice Bertrand
okay.
So it's going to be at City Hall. We'll get you ready as soon as we can. Okay.
Were you able to speak with the other witness?
I've been trying to call them and text them. No response from anyone, actually.
yeah. All these judges are to get like, if you make one mad, they're all mad against you. You know what I mean? If you're happy with one, they're all happy with you.
I mean, I definitely did make one judge mad, and I actually had my bar license suspended for about 3 weeks because of that. Even now, I'm on a little bit of like lawyer probation. I can only take cell reps and bench trials because of that incident. I just made a joke to him that he seemed to have taken very wrongly. It wasn't like even in the middle of court or anything like that. It was just through a text.
That's fucked up, man. See, most of these they can't even take a joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it wasn't even like a joke at him or anything like that. That's, I don't know. He just seemed to have gotten very offended by it. And it was just me trying to help actually the person I was working for, and it's a whole story. But yeah.
Same with that Attorney General
Greco.
I've heard he's done a lot of shady shit too, man.
I actually haven't heard any rumors regarding him. Well, the only thing I've heard is like the stuff that he very blatantly does. Regarding the he was doing stuff that he probably shouldn't have been doing. Saying that he would change laws regarding the mayor's office stuff when that was not his area to do. Like he was just kind of butting in and saying, "Yes, I can do this one."
That's what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Corrupt. Like I'm not meaning just like in blunt doing this. I'm just meaning in general. Every one of these do some kind of shady shit, and they think they are better than us just because they have a badge on them. I'm saying at least 90%.
I mean,
I'm not saying everyone. You know, I don't know you. I can't say you if you're, but for the most part, you seem you're pretty chill and like you're actually trying to help. But there's a lot of people out there that are just corrupt and just don't give a shit, man.
Well, yeah, I get that. You know, they say the police is the the biggest gang in the city, right?
Well, they are.
And
That's why it's a lot of fireworks this week, man. Especially down there in the south side. If you notice, like every time you see cop, is literally fireworks.
I didn't realize it was that bad.
Oh, yeah. As of yesterday and all the way until Sunday, it's literally going to be any cop that's in the south side doing anything. Just want you go down there and get some popcorn, man. You're gonna see a show. It ain't just the it's everyone. Everyone's fed up with the PD, man.
Yeah, I've been hearing a little bit about that. And they've been apparently they've been killing a lot of people recently.
13 people died in the last 2 weeks.
Oh wow, I didn't realize it was that bad.
Yeah, that's when. And now it's like, nah, you want to be killing 13 people? Nah, okay, now it's time for us to take a couple of your lives.
I mean, yeah, I get the gotta look out for.
None of us have touched it, and they just want to keep touching and going and go. Now it's time for us to go. Let's see how they like it.
Let's see. Regarding the, what was I going to say actually? That for the case, I don't think there's too much we can do. Apparently, they're trying to get in contact with the. You heard that? Yeah, they're trying to get in contact with the people. Yeah. We'll see if that happens or not. But that witness will probably be pretty pivotal.
I honestly don't believe I should be charged for the attempted murder, man. It's a he said, she said kind of thing. Seems just kind of biased just to believe just someone. I understand he said a DMV worker and all, but I mean, you can't just believe that person just because what they say.
Yeah, I agree.
Should be putting us both in jail for discharging us firearm in city limits at least.
Let me think about this actually. Well,
he tried to kill me and I tried to kill him, man. If that's the case, I want to press charges on him for trying to kill me. 'Cause yeah.
Yeah, not think about it. If he was the one to do it first, then he should also be the one or being charged with that, right? Because he did try to kill you.
That's what I'm saying.
So for them to not be charging him with it is, I mean, I think
They
they
shouldn't
would.
be charging me with it, you know? Like, and I understand, but like I already said, I don't give a shit. I'll plead guilty to the fucking yelling at him and threatening him or whatever it is. I've been up for 23 hours at this point, man. So
Negative.
yeah.
Mm.
But they were real threats. They think I'm kidding. I'll come back and literally spent 800 months in jail and came right back and got out, and look at what happened. I was trying to get some keys.
Yep.
People want to fuck around and find out, man.
What do you know the name of the DMV worker by any chance?
I don't.
Okay. What do you look like? Like what color hair?
Pretty sure he might have had dreads.
Yeah, I don't know them then.
And he might have had a few tattoos, but I'm not sure. Honestly, I can't remember.
No, it's fun. I was just wondering if I knew them or not, so I could have an idea of what they might be like. Mm. Let me see.
We'll call you first.
Cool.
As soon as we transport, which has been.
All right, turn around. I'm gonna be placing you in cuffs.
Sorry about your therapy. All right, bye.
All right, come this way.
You guys throw a lot of tablets on the ground, man. You guys waste a lot of money.
Is this going to be at City Hall?
Yep.
And do you know? Looks like they removed the wardrobe in the offices there. Do you know if there's a place?
Just change somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
I am upset that they got rid of all the private changing rooms too.
Yeah, just keep my lawyer close enough for when I needed to go to court, but.
Yeah.
All right, let me.
Patrick went to bed, but he's gonna text me really quick.
See. No, wait, it's not.
That shook me up.
Something I not love it. What is that? Okay.
Patrick's texting me. I'm gonna add his text messages to the report.
All right.
Tommy,
Hello.
Tommy, I tried to bring you a bicycle to prison. They wouldn't let you have it.
Wait, I recognize you from somewhere.
Are you Chad?
Yeah.
Chad, what's up, my man?
Where do I know you?
Because you hung out with me down on Forum, and
Oh.
and then they took you from me.
I wasn't robbing an apartment, was I?
No, I have
Thank
apartments
God.
for rent, and you. I
Oh,
was just
okay.
showing it to you.
Okay,
Excuse
that
me.
night was a
Yeah.
Want an
real
official fucking invitation to your wedding?
Dad, Viv was supposed to send them out to you.
Well, tell Viv to send one to me directly.
Wait, Luke,
As
you're
her chief
getting
of
married?
medicine.
Okay, that's what she. Okay, yeah, I'll tell her that her.
Yo,
Voice
don't
mail.
talk to that guy. That guy shot me.
Yeah, tell her sleepy
Who shot
motherfucking
you?
hills
Sorry,
of the
I
chief
tried
of
to-
The dude with
medicine
the
of the
jersey
fucking
right there.
hospital told her to send me an
Chadwick,
invitation.
how could you do that?
Okay,
Both
can
very
everybody
fast.
I
shut
did
the
it, but I
fuck up?
shut
I
up.
don't want to hear any of this. Keep it down, thanks. Great.
Oh my goodness.
Ew, talk about a nasty job.
I,
Yeah, I know.
well, I'm a witness, so I'll. You'll find out then.
I think I'm ready to push it.
Okay.
Did we get
I see why.
doctor's statement in there yet?
Yeah, I put his text messages in there.
Okay. Do we have an ETA on commencement?
We're doing it right now, Your Honor. Veronica, we're gonna call you as a witness. So you don't have to put your full debrief.
I just had to do the tags. No, transfer it.
Okay. We can put the tags.
Okay, and then defense is gonna need some time with the report once it's done.
Yes, Your Honor. It's fairly dense, so.
Alright, it's been converted. You should have access to it.
So you wanna know if anyone's delivering any food?
I have a combo I can give you.
Oh, thank God, Meredith.
Can I come in and give it to you?
Yes, of course.
Do you have any more, Meredith? I happily purchased it off you.
Judge first. Judge first.
Alright, I'm just gonna go grab
There you
some
go.
food, okay?
I'll pay you.
Can I eat it right now?
Sparks
Yeah, you
might
can
need
eat
it
it
more
now.
desperately than me, so I can wait.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I can wait.
Okay.
That guy shot me.
Text me what I owe you, please.
You don't owe me anything. You're good. There you go.
Thank God. Thank you.
Where'd you get food?
The nice lady over there on the side put a water bottle in front of me.
Oh, well, I'll go grab you something to eat.
Yo, do I need to do any of the talking or you?
Um,
I'm gonna go get you something that's actually substantial.
All right, thank you. A very nice doctor gave it.
Or what was that?
I said, do I need to do any of the talking or you?
You have to go up on the stand, yes, because we're making for self-defense.
Yeah. I'll answer questions, but I don't have to talk like to the judge or nothing, right?
No, you just have to tell what happened. So.
Yeah, I got you. I just don't want to be cutting people off or anything, you know what I mean? So I'll just keep my mouth shut until everybody goes. Or it's my time to go up on the stand.
Yeah, that's good. I was doing security for my channel. Is Tommy Arson available to be called as a witness?
Who?
Tommy Arson, the or not Tommy Arson. I'm saying the person who was who shot. Yeah.
I think we tried already. Let me double check.
Who?
The person who was shot.
Yeah, I've tried calling him twice. If you want to try to give him a call, feel free to do so. Do you have his number?
What's his name?
I can't give you the number. I don't give out numbers like that. Just say if you're able to. You
What's
also
that?
just
What's
you can also
his name?
just request it. Huh?
I was asking like what's his name though?
You
Romeo
have the
Santos.
report.
I didn't see his name listed.
In the witnesses section.
No, I'm still going over it, but
His
oh, now I'm
It's
seeing it.
down at the
Okay.
bottom.
Okay, it was Schandhauser.
Yeah, I don't think Romeo's. Yeah, he's not awake. Okay, that's the first time I've heard that voicemail thingy. That's kind of spooky.
He got shot from somewhere else. Was everyone GSR tested in there?
Yes, everyone was GSR tested.
What's this about him being shot from somewhere else then?
That seems like it'd be a question. I mean, we're already at bench trial, but
All right.
I'm not gonna respectfully.
No, I was just checking to see if you knew anything about that.
Yeah, if this were not going to case, I could do a CSI recreation and show exactly where everybody was and match their casings and everything, but I can't do that for a bench trial.
I did ask if you wanted to do a docket case, but bench trial's fine, I guess. Okay.
Some water.
Alright, that makes it really easy to deal with. He's not answering. I don't think I have this Chowdhauser. I've heard his name before, but I don't think I've ever met this person. Maybe I met him. No, I don't think I've met them. Never seen them. Okay. Alright, well, someone who's not even going to speak at trial, that makes this much easier to deal with. Okay.
Sorry, somebody text. Thank you.
Okay, sorry, I've not been paying the greatest attention. I've just been turned on to this, I think they're technically a grime artist. I don't know. Anyway, the youngest member of the band is 82, and they have some actually fucking sick bars. Really good. So I've not been paying any attention. Anyway, what's up? How long until we can get going? But Jack?
If I could have just 2 minutes to go over the report.
Yeah, that works for me.
All right.
You know, Judge Prescott, I said today was my mom's birthday, and I'm gonna fly my mom into San Andreas. We're gonna have a great time, and she's here back at my house. I've been in court for like 14 hours.
It seems like poor decision making.
I do not have my priorities set. No.
Yeah, it seems like incredibly poor decision making.
I think it's fine. She's just gonna watch like Korean dramas or something. My Netflix is gonna be ruined.
My mom loves watching Korean dramas as well.
There's got to be a way that you can like remove like almost like incognito mode for Netflix, so it doesn't affect your algorithm. Like that algorithm's important to maintain.
Why can't she just make her own profile?
Yeah, that's a good point.
She has one. She just keeps clicking mine. My room has a huge TV, and I don't like. She goes through it. She just clicks mine because it's the first one. It's very annoying.
Sounds like you just need to make a new one then.
I do wonder if you can go into like the history of what's been watched and be like, don't count this thing. Because I'll be honest, I've been kind of carefully cultivating mine, but I've not been feeling very well recently, and I went on a SpongeBob bender, and now the amount of kids shows that I get recommended is upsetting.
You can't even look at it. You have to like pass over it.
You can delete it. There's like a watch history you can delete it from.
Oh wait, actually, for real?
Okay, that might
Yeah.
help.
It's in, I don't know, it's either settings or account, something like that. And then it's just a history of everything you watched.
I'll be honest, Netflix, just because I watch SpongeBob doesn't mean you can recommend me Peppa Pig.
True.
That's fucked up.
Hey, Mom. Yeah, I need you to do me a favor. Yeah, can you go in the settings and...
Which one's better, The Simpsons or SpongeBob?
Okay. Bear this in mind that I grew up watching The Simpsons, right? And I only just got into SpongeBob like 6 months ago. I'm 100% saying SpongeBob.
Yep, I agree.
SpongeBob was
Simpsons was pretty good, you know what I mean? Like, definitely.
Simpsons did it first.
Yep. They're the first ones doing most of the shit.
Do not text her back. Mother. Say it's ready to proceed, Your Honor.
Defense is ready as well.
Okay, let me pull up the report and we can get going. Is this a Tommy arson? Is it that one? Yes. Okay, let's bring court into session. State v. Tommy Arson. Mr. Arson, there are 3 charges being levied against yourself today. I'd like to hear a guilty or not guilty plea to the following. The first count of the indictment, criminal's possession of a handgun. How do you plead?
Guilty.
To confirm that was guilty?
Yep, guilty.
Okay, on the second count of the indictment, criminal threats.
For this one, plead no contest.
Or no contest, I mean on both of them. Or
So
yeah,
no
no
contest to criminal possession of a handgun and no contest to criminal threats.
Yep.
Okay. And attempted murder.
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Okay. Okay, just writing this all down. Not guilty plea to the attempted murder and no contest on the other 2. State. Defense. Do you want openings?
No.
Yeah, I'm fine with passing. Alright.
First witness, please state.
Yes, Your Honor, we're calling Chad Hauser to the stand.
Chad Hauser coming up.
Just him. That's it.
Okay, raise your.
Okay, I was hoping you wouldn't show up.
Oh,
Yeah, I can do that.
this is a luxury for me. I'm not used to this.
Oh, perfect.
Alright, Wolfie's.
The trash god himself.
Please raise your left hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the penalties of perjury, so help you the trash god himself?
I do.
All right, witness has been sworn in.
Okay, state, please proceed.
Hey man, can you tell us what happened at the DMV earlier?
Sure. I was on the roof. Heard someone say someone was trying to steal the DMV's calendars. Came down the elevator. Didn't see anyone trying to steal calendars, but saw the man in front of me walk in with his mask on. I was on duty at the DMV. Can't have a mask on in the DMV, so I very politely asked him to take off his mask. I even said, please.
Damn, that's nice.
He responded with, I guess I don't remember the exact words, but I can paraphrase a bit. More or less, fuck you, dog. I don't care what you say. And I said, man, that's crazy. I even said, please. So now I'm going to tell you to take the mask off. And he doubled down. And at that point, he issued threats towards me and the other DMV employees, basically saying, don't fuck with me. I won't hesitate to shoot this place up. And at that point, I felt obligated to trespass him from the DMV. So that's when I told him he was trespassed, and he promptly started to pull a weapon. As soon as I saw him reaching, I pulled mine and put his ass down, respectfully. Then I believe I may have been shot by an officer and was on the ground.
Gotcha. So just to confirm, based on your testimony, you said you saw the defendant pull his weapon first, right?
He definitely pulled his weapon first. I'm a government employee of both, a previous SAS employee and currently going through or waiting for DOC state security stuff. I know how this shit goes. That man pulled his weapon first, and I was quick on the draw and caught him after.
Gotcha. And you are 100% confident that it was the defendant right here?
Yes, 100 million %.
Gotcha. And there was no way that he was not pulling a weapon. Like you saw a weapon being pulled, right?
Objection, leading.
No rebuttal.
Yeah, it's leading. Restate, please.
Can you confirm that it was a firearm?
Yes, because he started pulling, and based on his threats, I started to pull my firearm, but I waited for him to shoot first for me to return fire. And yes, I waited till I confirmed that it was a firearm before, and he started shooting at me before I fired back. It was a very shiny gun. Maybe
Alright, cool.
platinum?
Gotcha. All right. And he did fire towards you, right?
Yeah, he might have hit me 2-3 times. I'm not sure.
Gotcha. All right. No further questions on direct.
Councillor Bajak, questions on cross-examination?
Yes. You said that you didn't start shooting until he started firing. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Is there a reason why you, in your statement, you said that you pulled and shot him because you saw him pulling?
Yes, because he pulled his weapon and shot at me. I'm sorry, maybe my statement wasn't fully clear. I had just gotten out of the hospital.
Oh,
so, you know, hoping to clarify anything that might have been missed in the statement.
And you said that, what's it called? Did you think you managed to hit him at all?
I put him down.
Okay. Well, apparently there was another off-duty officer who was there. Did you see them?
No, I didn't see any officers.
Okay. Alright. No further questions.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Hauser. You may step down.
Thank you.
State your next witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. We're going to be calling Detective Veronica Wilson to the stand.
Come on up, detective.
Any god.
Alrighty. Please raise your left hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the penalties of perjury, so help you any God?
Can I give you some example? Some great example. How about Junkie, Manic, and Danielle? You get 3.
What, you
I'll
want
take
me
all
to
3,
choose?
yes.
Okay. There you go. All 3
There
of
you
those.
go. All right, wonderful.
All right.
I need some. You know, it's like with collective responsibility. If you don't name people, then they don't know that they need to be the ones issuing the lightning bolts, smiting down perjurers.
That's true. Your Honor, you know, the last few trials we've been at, you've actually said some really good gods. I have no complaints on any of them.
I always say good gods.
Well,
You okay if I sit up here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I feel short sometimes when I sit the right way.
I either go for gods that are highly respected or gods that would be funny to swear someone in under. Those are my 2 criteria.
am I good to begin questioning, Your Honor?
Go ahead, yeah.
Detective Wilson, what had happened?
I was outside the DMV in my car, actually parked in the MRPD parking lot with my camera zoomed in, documenting the barrage of gang members that kept arriving to the area, including Gulf Gang, Marabuntas, and the families that arrived and were entering. I put the camera away. As I was doing that, I heard shots fired, and people called out shots fired in the DMV. I arrived on scene. Everyone, there were 3 people down on the ground. No further shots were fired after that. I went to the defendant who should have his mask off here in court. Please take your mask off. I went up to him first to render medical aid. GSR tested him. He was positive. Searched him. He had a gun. I removed that. I also removed his radio temporarily. Need to get that back eventually, though. EMS arrived, treated him on scene, took him to Mount Zona. While at Mount Zona, he was saying multiple threats to Dr. January that he would come back to the hospital and kill kill him after he got out of jail. I had been on radio requesting additional officers at the hospital, and I said on radio there's one outside, but I'd like more. And he said that we're going to need a lot more officers than that if we're going to try and arrest him. And if you don't think I'm serious, just ask all the cops that shot down today. Eventually we got everything situated. We got him transported to VPD. While we were walking to the cells, he mentioned that he pulled his gun first, but he didn't shoot, so it was self-defense.
I'm going to object to this. Was this what's called? Was this said after he requested a lawyer?
No. This is before he requested a lawyer.
Okay, we'll withdraw.
He had been read his custody rights at the hospital. I actually got him twice. I read it to him as he was issuing threats to Dr. January. Said, if you're conscious enough to issue threats, I'm going to read you your custody rights. And then I read him the rights again once he got medical treatment, was back on his feet. So as we're walking to the cells, he mentioned that he pulled his weapon first. That's why he shot, and it was self-defense. Then when I read him his charges, he changed his story, said that the DMV worker pulled his gun first. And then when we were talking about the charges and the threats he was making to the DMV worker and the witness statements we had, that's when he requested a lawyer. We called Elizabeth Jack down, and now we are here.
State your witness.
Yeah, Your Honor, can we put an image on the board?
Sure.
It's gonna be Patrick January something 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 something. It's the final one. The second one. The first one. The one that doesn't have two is just Patrick January. So he says, "Oh yeah, he did it. Said it right there." Did you see that text message?
It's not really legible, but.
Not. What do you mean not legible?
I mean, I guess if you get closer, it's gonna get really close.
I mean, it's also in your MDW if you want to look at that.
Oh, okay.
Do you see that text message, Veronica?
Yes, I do.
All right, cool. Your Honor, can we place the second image on the board?
Is it the second one?
Yeah.
What is this?
Can you see that text message?
Yeah. And what's this got to do? Huh?
Veronica?
Oh, you're asking me. Sorry. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. So, what are the two or the last line that Patrick says in the text message?
What is?
Yeah, that's him.
All right, cool.
Huh?
Did just for clarification for your testimony, did the defendant say anything between transport from the hospital to VPD?
I don't recall. Wait, transport the cell to DMV.
No,
Or
sorry,
transport from the hospital.
Yeah, hospital to VPD. My bad.
Not that I can recall. It was pretty quiet, right? I was communicating on the radio a little bit. It was after we got to VPD, where we were heading to the cells, that he made the comments about him pulling his gun first.
And did you observe him saying anything else at the hospital outside of what he told Dr. January?
I'm going to object to relevancy. We pleaded no contest for this, so it's.
Oh yeah, you're right. All right, no further questions.
Okay. Cross-examination.
What is this text message though? Trying to figure that
out. Were you aware if Chad Hauser was fired first or not?
I did not speak to Chad Hauser. No, I'm just going off what was in the statement.
What in that statement made you think that Chad Hauser fired first?
I didn't know Chad Hauser fired first. I knew that he pulled his gun in response to receiving multiple threats about airing the place out. And he saw the defendant to pull his gun, so he then pulled out his gun.
Okay.
Doesn't say in that statement who shot first, so I don't have obviously knowledge of that other than what's been said in court so far.
Did you say? You said to me in the cells that he had fired first, correct?
Your Honor, objection, facts on
I'm confused.
Yeah, I also don't see necessarily the relevance of this bearing on bearing in mind that officers absolutely can lie. So, can you clarify the point, or can we move on to the next line?
I'll move on. Let's see. Did you speak with any of the witnesses?
No, I was taking care of the defendant the entire time. And then, sorry, I left out my testimony. I did collect evidence on scene.
Was there anything relevant about the evidence on scene?
Yeah, there were projectiles and casings that matched the gun that your client used to shoot.
Any other casings?
Yes, there were, pull out my MDW, there were a total of 4 casings and 5 different projectiles that were recovered from the scene.
Were you able to match these casings to the 4 different guns?
Appears, let's see, 3 casings were from your client. 3. 1 casing and projectile was from Romeo Santos, who was shot down. Who was the off-duty officer in plain clothes. 3 casings and 2 projectiles were from Mr. Hauser. And I'm assuming the last casing was probably from an officer. I don't have, let me just refresh my report. I do not have that casing in evidence or his gun registration to be able to confirm that. But my guess is that's probably from one of the officers that opened fire.
Were the casings from Chad Hauser next to the defendant here? Like, did he hit him?
Well, like I told you, if this were a docket case, I could have done a scene recreation and given you that information. It's harder for me to do so in a bench trial. If you give me a few seconds, I can go to the evidence viewer and get that answer for you. I won't be able to hear anything you're saying while I'm doing that.
If you could, please.
I'm going to be looking in great detail to the evidence viewer when it's time for deliberation, if that helps anyone.
Well, if that's the case, then not necessarily. We don't need to do that, I guess. I was more so wondering if who had taken down who first or whatnot there regarding that, but you have no further questions?
Thank you, Detective Wilson. If you steal that microphone, though, I swear to God.
I won't steal that, I promise. I'm giving it back. I could use some help up off this chair, though.
Oh, I got. Oh,
I didn't know. Okay, alright, well, I tried.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was... Max.
Alright, yeah. State your next witness, please.
The state rests.
Alright, wonderful. Defense, any witnesses that you wish to call?
Yes, we will be calling the defendant to the stand.
And you've informed him about his Article 5 rights,
self-incriminating and all that. So, yeah, we're already here today regarding that. Just don't say about committing any more crimes in the future, please. Don't.
Yeah,
that's what.
With all that in mind, if you still wish to testify, come on up.
worries, man.
I'm going to choose one for you. Frenzy, please.
Okay. Please raise your left hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the penalties of perjury, so help you, Frenzy?
Yep.
All right. This has been sworn in.
Okay.
Okay. Defense, your winner.
Yes. Can you tell me what happened?
I went down to the DMV, right? I needed some keys for my car, cause these officers took my keys. You know, every time they go to impound my car, they take my keys and they don't put them back. Which that's a different story. Anyway, I went to the DMV and I ran into somebody and I was talking to him and he was trying to steal some DMV calendars or something and run off with them. I don't know. Maybe anyway, this guy comes down, this dog or some I don't know, and he starts asking me to take off my mask and I'm like, dude, no, fuck you. I could care less. Blah blah blah. You know, I wasn't really even paying attention to him. And then he started saying, "Oh, you're gonna be 86." And I said, "I really don't care. I'll literally shoot you right here." And then he started to pull his gun out, so I pulled my gun out, and then he shot me, so I shot him. It was like a boom boom, and then I think somebody in the crossfire got hit or something. I don't know exactly. And then we go to the hospital. I get help from the doctors, and afterwards, but then I guess they got my testimony. This is another thing that needs to be, just like he did. My testimony wasn't that I pulled my gun first. I said that he pulled his gun first, then I pulled my gun. That's what it should be. But yeah. And then I'm talking to these officers, and then like I told you, I already pled guilty to the threats and stuff for the doctor. So, but yeah, that's basically it right there.
Okay. Did he fire at you first?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know if there was anyone else firing at you?
Honestly, it was happening so fast that I got shot. That's all I could worry about was getting shot and not bleeding to death. Trying to stop the blood.
Okay.
Because that shit hurt. Let me tell you.
Were you down first, or was he down first?
I believe we went down right at the same time. Like I said, it went so fast. Like all three of us went down pretty much. Boom, boom, boom.
Three? Was there?
Yeah, there was a third person that got shot too.
Do you know by whom?
I don't.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure he was in the crossfire. He might have got shot by this guy over here, but yeah, he was kind of like standing right beside that guy. So I'm pretty sure it was him that shot the guy. But I can't say for sure, cause yeah.
Okay. And you contacted the police about this and said you were self-defending and all that?
Time the police came in, I was already down and trying to stop.
Well,
and then
after you were able to.
And I was at the hospital and they were telling me I was being detained and questioned and was reading me my like as soon as I didn't even have no time to tell them what happened. It was straight in. It felt like they were just judging me because I was wearing a green flag, man. Like they said they were in her testimony. She said she was staking out the DMV because gang members were entering it. I had to go get some keys, man. It sounds like they were like profiling me or something. I don't know.
Were there any other witnesses to this event?
There was a few people in the DMV, but I don't know exactly. I know there was I think it was these two, and then that me and then the other person that got shot, but I don't know if they seen anything.
By these two, you were referring to Chad Hauser and who else?
The other, the one that tested money earlier, the officer, I forget her name.
Oh, okay.
Sergeant or lieutenant or captain or whatever. I don't know.
All right, thank you. All right, that's all I have for questions.
Cross-examination from the state, please.
Hello, sir. So just for clarification, you did enter the DMV with a mask, right?
Yes.
Objection, relevance?
It's on the line. We'll keep it going. I know how to weigh it accordingly. Let's just keep it moving. Overall.
Perfect. And you were asked to take off said mask, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And you did say that you were just gonna air it out in the middle of the DMV, right?
No.
No, but okay, so you're saying that the statement from Mr. Hauser is completely incorrect and inaccurate?
That's not what I said at all.
Okay, then clarify for me.
He even said he don't remember exactly what I said.
Can you clarify for me then? What did you say in the DMV?
I said I don't. I already said it earlier, but I don't give a shit. I'll shoot you right here.
Right, gotcha. Okay, and then you drew a gun?
No, I didn't draw my gun until he drew it.
No, but you did eventually pull a gun and shoot at him after giving him a criminal threat, right?
After he shot at me.
So why would you give him why would you go into a government facility and just say, I'm just going to shoot everyone right here?
Because he came at me before.
Objection, misstatement of testimony. He did not say that. He testified to that.
Well, that's why they're clarifying the statement right now.
What was the question again? Just
So you just come into actually I'll just rephrase. You coming into a government facility with a mask on, being told the mask needs to be taken off, and you're just threatening to kill people? Why?
I have the freedom of speech. I could say what I want.
So okay, so casual criminal threats to murder a bunch of people is just.
That's like.
Do you think it's a smart thing to do?
I'm going to object to relevancy. This is
if I want to say,
hang
I
on,
go.
Everybody, there's an objection. Is it relevant to attempted murder? It kind of goes towards whether this is a self-defense or provocation, or who's in the right here. So yeah, I'll hear the answer.
Okay.
So you just think it's a smart thing to just threaten to kill a bunch of people in the government facility?
There's people that said worse. Everyone has criminal threats every day. It's not just me that say I'm gonna kill you.
But that
or
makes
whatever.
you in the right to just threaten to kill a bunch of people?
Okay, but that doesn't mean I'm in the wrong though. That doesn't mean you could put a gun on me and start shooting me.
Oh, that's
that does
very
not
good
make
point.
it right
Okay.
to start
But you
shooting
pulled a
somebody
gun. But you
in
literally
the-
pulled a gun first.
No, I did not.
Then what were you reaching for?
I was not reaching first until he started reaching. He started reaching because whatever words I say, I could say. I have the freedom of speech.
No further questions, Your Honor.
If I want to say go fuck yourself, I
Okay,
could go say
alright.
fuck yourself.
Tell me ass and sit down.
Thank you.
Good. Good. Oh, you did good out there.
Any further witnesses?
Is the officer present? The off-duty officer?
Your Honor, we did make multiple attempts to reach out to that officer. Once the lawyer was called,
was
he
this
was not
text
able
about,
to
though?
come. So unfortunately,
not awake.
his statement's the best that we're gonna have at this time.
No,
You may call logs, Your Honor. I'm more than happy to do it.
no further witnesses then.
Okay, well, we have a statement here. Okay, no further witnesses. Alright, do we need time for a closing?
No, Your Honor.
Defense?
I'm fine. If you give me like a couple minutes.
Sure.
right.
Let's get going in, well, let's say 3 minutes from now, if that works
Okay.
for you. Actually, no. You're getting 6 minutes, so then I can grab a drink.
I think you're on it.
10 past the hour.
Closing.
Yeah.
Anything you want me to bring up in the closing?
They're literally trying to profile, like, just say that I did it just because I was wearing green. You see how they
Yeah,
were just saying, oh,
I do get that, yeah.
Like, and then what was this text about? Like, I literally don't.
Oh, that was just they forgot that you pleaded no contest then, so they were just bringing that up for because they yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, I got you. I was just confused because I was like, what? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I was confused as well for a second. I'm like, wait, why is she?
That and like they said, there was multiple gang areas in the area.
Mm.
Not necessarily, but yeah, like I don't know. I think I got the point across to the judge what I was trying to like.
Yeah, you did very good.
Yeah. Oh, at the point that they're trying to change his statement, but I can't change my state. Like it goes, what he said is that, or they have it as he shot first, right? But now they're trying to stay on the stand that saying that he didn't shoot first.
I think they assumed that he had shot first, but based on his statement, because it does seem like it, based on his statement, he shot first. It says right here that
That's what I mean, but on the stand he said he didn't shoot first.
he starts pulled, so I saw him pulled, so I pulled and shot him. That's a very, I feel like that's a.
Yeah. So which one is it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring that up.
Pay that, or I can let you pay that at the DMV.
No, come on,
at the DMV.
And the fact is, if I get he should be charged for at least discharging a firearm in city limits or something.
I'm just gonna call Todd Prince.
Well, if it's for self-defense for him, but no, if you're found not guilty, then there's very good reason to believe that he could be charged with what you're being charged with, attempted murder.
Why? Because you need to identify the person.
All right.
Congratulations on this fucking district.
That's fine. Having shot.
He's talking about he knows the district attorney and shit right now. Or, I don't know if that's him, but yeah, someone was like.
Shot second.
This is not a voice change.
Are you crazy?
That's what I mean. Like he could just call in favors and be like, oh.
Can you just help me?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you probably.
That's what having shot some. But in the statement.
Yeah, hey, just pile on me. Say I'm being a dick. Yeah.
You want me to? All right.
I don't give a fuck. That's what everyone does. But I don't give a fuck. That's my job.
That's fair. That's
The DMV is literally built upon above hell. Like that is what
it
it
really
is.
is. It's this hell mouth there. It really is.
Think I give a fuck? I don't. I
Hi,
woke
Miss
up
Rose,
today.
How are you?
I rolled out of the other side of the
Doing
bed.
pretty well. Shut up, Chad. Are you at the DMV?
What the hell?
Can I pay my fine over the phone, please?
That's it. I'm buying a camper and moving up to Pluto.
What is that long exasperated? It's $75. Blame Skylar. This is Skylar's fault.
You have to go down to the DMV to pay it.
Chad's saying.
I'm throwing in the group chat. I'm throwing in the group chat.
466.
That's the thing. You should get a point. Like just because I threaten them saying anything, you know, hey, I'm gonna stab you. Or, you know, I understand. I said that, but that's just words. That doesn't mean I'm actually pulling anything. Unlike he did.
Oh, one more time. What was that?
Like, me threatened him verbally. Threatened him, but he actually pulled a weapon first. He actually put my life in danger.
He's testifying otherwise, which is the problem. So I'm gonna have to bring up why that is. If he pulled his weapon first, then you have it every right in self-defense. But we need to. That's the point we need to get across.
Even in the testimony, it says that the officer says that he says that literally he pulled first. But understand he's saying he didn't. So which one? It's one or the other.
Did he say that?
Is the officer lying? No.
I asked the
And not
officer,
taking-
and she didn't. She said she wasn't there to witness it, and so she had just made that assumption based on his statement.
So why they're making assumptions? That
Yeah.
like that's just an assumption. Now.
Okay,
That's what
state.
a point I want to make it too. They're just
Your
making
Honor,
assumptions.
I'm gonna ask for a little bit of leeway with this, just a little bit, Your Honor.
Okay.
It's very serious. It's not joking. It's very serious.
Okay.
Okay. Shouting fire in a crowded theater is a popular analogy for a speech or actions whose principal's purpose is to create panic, in particular for speech and actions which may, for that reason, be thought to be outside of the scope of free speech protections. The phrase is paraphrasing of a dictum, a non-binding statement from Justice Oliver Wendell Holmes Jr.'s opinion in the United States Supreme Court case Schneck v. United States in 1919, which held the defendant's speech in opposition of the draft during World War I was not protected speech under the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. This case was later partially overturned by Brandenburg v. Ohio in 1969, which limited the scope of banned speech to that directed to and likely incite imminent lawless action, i.e. immediate riot. This is the first introduction paragraph in the Wikipedia article Shouting Fire in the Crowded Theater. And that's what happened today. The defendant walks into a DMV, which is publicly and well known to be an area of cited violence, most likely a hellmouth underneath to create chaos and discord, with a mask, being told to remove the mask, and starts making criminal violent threats against people in the room. The state concedes that the defendant is stating, well, he drew first. And we have a DMV worker who is consistent in their statement stating that that the defendant drew first. And we have a statement from Veronica Wilson, with the defendant being under custody, saying that the defendant drew first. At the end of the day, Your Honor, this man attempted to murder people. He said over and over that this was his First Amendment right, that he can just make criminal threats, talking about removing the life of others. And we all know so very, very well, especially in the DMV of all places in the state of San Andreas, that this is true. This happens consistently and constantly. Your Honor, we ask you to find this man guilty of attempted murder. Thank you.
Okay, Counselor Bajak.
Yes.
You'll make the point that they gotta change it, and I didn't.
What was it?
See, at the beginning, they gotta change his statement, but I don't get to change my statement when we were both at the hospital. How come one get to change their statement, but I can't change my statement?
Oh, you were able to change your statement, but yeah, they didn't bring that up. But
yeah, they did, saying that I said that I pulled first. I never said that. If they heard that, then that was at the beginning at the hospital, and that was a mistake. Just like he said, there was mistakes that was said on his.
I'm not gonna bring it up because I'm gonna draw attention to it. But let me.
I got you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yes, Chad Hazard testified to having shot second, but in his original statement to officers, he stated that he pulled and shot him, which heavily implies to shooting first. Nowhere in his original statement did he say that he shot second. More likely than not, Chad Hauser was on edge as a result of the events currently happening at the DMV, which led to him being quick to pull his weapon when verbally threatened. Thank you.
Okay. Sparks, I think in future, make sure you bring a towel to wipe down the equipment afterwards. I'll be back in a moment.
Why?
Just courtesy.
One of the things is that you don't necessarily want to draw attention to stuff that could look bad on you. You don't want to justify. What you want to do is you want to point out the you kind of want to attack. So in this case, we're attacking his statements.
I got you. Yeah. Smart.
Yeah, justifying makes you look like you're in the wrong, right? But in this case, you were saying you were correct, and so for that reason, we attack.
My only point is they're like trying to change his statement while using my statement that apparently I said I pulled first, which I never did. That's a lie. I will take a lie detector test right now. I never said that.
That's possible. Maybe they misheard you or something. But
If they might have misheard me, but that's what they do. They assume things or they misheard things in a lot of cases, and that's how it's all in at the fine details.
No.
Every word matters.
One of the things I've learned is that whenever people see you in a certain way, they tend to see things that may not even be there. They'll
try to attack it. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. They'll fill in the gaps, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by like try to attack you. Just
Mhm.
to...
Because rules and laws are established.
I've personally had something very similar happen to me. I had an officer claim that I was stalking her whenever I came to make a report that she was harassing me. And she spread this to almost everybody, and then the officers wouldn't even answer my phone calls regarding like for me to make a complaint about it. I was astounded, just because she was what's it called, had to dispatch.
Yeah, that's fucked up. You know what I mean? Like just because you had to report it, and she's the one like yeah.
She was coming to up and at him and asking for me to be fired multiple times. She was actually stalking me. It was kind of weird.
They do shit like.
And I was actually fired because of it, so.
That's fucked up.
Yep. So I came to make a complaint about that, but because she just happened to be there in the building, she's like, "Oh, he's stalking me." That's crazy to me.
I wish there was like one witness there besides me and him. You know what I mean? Like.
Name one person.
Their witness.
Nah.
There was the off-duty officer who was not.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like someone besides the off-duty, like a civilian that actually seemed.
No, it was just in this case, it's just like a he said, she said thing.
Exactly.
I think he did very well in the stand, though. Better than he did. That's for sure.
Right. So how was I not identifiable?
Because I'm trying to prove my. Is just because I say something. Like anybody in the South Side, like they said, it's dangerous. People come in there and say, "Oh, I'm gonna blow this place up," or "I'm gonna shoot this place up all day, every day." That just comes out of people's mouths, you know.
Yeah, I get it.
Just because people talk shit doesn't mean it gives you the right to shoot them.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, well, preference isn't, necessity. How about this, Todd?
Which I mean, you did good shit, man. Too. I appreciate you.
Yes, you can.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you too.
I'll give you some money when.
Kind of like I know your policy.
Whatever.
Oh, I'm happy to find you, but I'll gladly take some commission in.
Yeah, I got you. I just don't got a phone or no cash or nothing.
No, you're
on
good.
me.
Todd, you gonna be
If you ever come by form, tell them that I owe you, and they'll either pay you or yeah, you'll see me.
All right, sounds good. I've been down to the South Side, not commonly almost ever, but
I mean, we got apartments and shit down there for rent.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that. I actually checked that out recently-ish. But
It's a nice neighborhood, man.
I heard they weren't available to purchase at the time though.
Oh yeah. Like we're actually the owners. We're renting them out, so people don't have to like buy them. They could just pay a small rent fee.
Oh, okay. And I heard about how apparently there's been a lot of people dying because of cops recently who were down there.
Like I told, 13 people died in the last 2 weeks.
Yep. Heard about, what was it? Bodie Block and Mike Block both died.
Yeah. Lamb and RJ, I think it was his name for the Ballers. There's a couple, I think 1 or 2 Oak Off gang. It's like a whole bunch of people.
God damn it, you're a lawyer. You know about that.
I was like, holy shit, man.
Yeah, they're really.
I am the state.
They killed one of us too. J Money.
There may be two other people that could claim to be the state, but they don't come around.
They're actually family member.
I've heard of him. I feel like Jane Money, but I don't think I've met him.
I'm serving you.
Oh, you probably met him.
What's gonna happen, Mr. Hauser?
You're gonna answer some questions.
Like what?
You would
Well,
know
hey,
if you met him, you know.
Maybe pick a number between 1 and 50 or something, and we'll find
50.
out.
50.
Back of the line.
What's his name?
Okay, I'm back in the line. 49.
J Money.
Back of the
Like
line.
his government name?
48.
Back of the line.
I honestly,
Back of the line.
46.
Back of the line.
45.
Back of the line.
44.
I cannot tell you it's in my phone.
42.
Back of the line.
Okay.
Back of the line.
40.
Yeah, I don't
Back of the
really.
line.
40.
I was just gonna try and look him up to see if I knew him or not.
No, I got you.
Back of the line.
37.
Back of the line.
36.
Wait, what license are you going for again?
All of them.
All of them. Okay, back of the line.
36.
Back of the line.
36.
Back of the line.
35.
Back of the line.
38.
Back of the line.
Yeah, I'm
49.
usually awake about 3 hours from now.
Back of the line.
69.
Back of the line.
It's not even a number.
I don't care.
Before this or after
Back
this?
of the line.
After this, I've been awake since then. So about 20 what?
Been throwing
20
Oh, wow.
hours.
Yeah,
I don't give a
you've been
fuck.
gone on.
I literally just got shot.
I think that I.
Fucking job. You
Yeah, it
think
was
up
right
here
about.
with me, Skylar?
Wasn't it 5? Yeah, I think I've been in this city for
Way worse than what
about
you could ever do.
12, 13 hours now.
I've seen way
Yep.
worse
And
than
I've been in
anything
jail
you
for,
do.
Survive.
I don't know. I did an 800-month sentence or some shit earlier.
That's true. You are.
900 month. I don't know.
I'll just buy a new
It's like-
top.
That about like I don't know.
No one wants to top you.
Let me think about it.
You're just like everyone else. Yeah. Classic
this-
dogpile and Chad. This
Is this-
dogpile Chad.
Is this where I go? I'm not like any other girl. I'm not like every other girl.
You have to Uber.
Dear God, no. You're not paying me enough for that.
It's more like 1,000-month sentence.
Please don't.
Please do.
I had two people that were twins, but apparently not twins. One was telling the other twin that he wished their mother swallowed.
Damn,
and I
it's-
had to explain how that wasn't a thing. But they were telling me how they wished I was their father at the DMV today.
It's a
Even though
good
I
sign
treated
that
them
he
like
didn't come
shit.
out
I don't know.
right away. You know, he's actually looking over it.
Yeah, he's going through the
Well, lucky for you, I
The-
don't.
yeah,
evidence
the
viewer and all
evidence.
that. Yep.
Hey, fair enough. I don't either.
I don't get it.
This is actually probably one of the only judges I've actually met that. Yeah, I actually like him.
All right.
This is also the judge that's suspended my
You were?
my bar license for a joke, and I'm not sure how much I like him.
Hey,
But
Skylar.
maybe he sees you back here again. You know, trying.
He is thorough. Yeah, from what I've seen, he's very thorough with his job at least.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He don't fuck around. It don't matter if you're a cop, if you're defendant, whatever. When you're in his courtroom, you're in his courtroom. You know.
Yep.
Some of these judges, the cops go in there and log you down and just sit there and talk for 45 minutes, and it's like, oh my god, the case drags on for 6 hours. Had that happen about 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
And then the judge ruled in their favor a search warrant because I stuck my legal gun in my glove box.
Concerned, but everything else, no, I like that.
Like
A search warrant for
all my vehicles because I stick my legal gun in my one glove.
that is very strange.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I need to get a lawyer on that one because that shit. They searched my whole every vehicle, my whole house, everything I own.
Was it just that you had your gun in the glove box? That was it?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
Wha-
but drug trafficking.
what crime were they alleging that you they had probable cause for?
Because I said my gun was used in a crime. You know, it was legally my gun because I had no gun. I had a gun license, right? I've
Yeah.
never been arrested or nothing. And then apparently it was used in a crime, and I was like, well, that's kind of crazy. I left my legal gun in my glove box and my car like out in the parking lot. You know, like anybody has access to my car. and they took it like they switched around my words. Oh, I left my car out for my homies to use my gun and go shoot people.
Yeah, I know. I'm friends with
So they got a search warrant for the way they word things because it's all in the way. The warden. The warden is the most important thing. That's the one thing you'll learn about being a lawyer.
Yeah.
Like it's everything about what you say in the warden. And yeah. And boom, they got a search warrant to search all my RV, my taco vehicle, everything. Impounded all my vehicles and everything.
Wow,
It's
that-
like, are you literally for hitting my gun in my glove box and somebody stole it? Like somebody took my gun out of my glove and apparently, yeah.
One of the things you will learn as a, or what, I guess I'll give you some advice that cops only ask you questions if they don't have enough to push on you. If they're like looking for something, there's never a time when you don't give them free information. There's no
I know.
reason or why not to give them free information.
No. I said yeah. I've been around a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, that's like one of the biggest thing. I give them like not even a little bit, just like nothing, breadcrumbs, you know.
Not even breadcrumbs. Like just don't say anything at all, because even saying like you weren't there is something, which is could hurt your case a lot. Like it's a.
I know, and then like I said, they literally like the.
Yeah, because they'll make very large jumps like that, and sometimes certain judges might
favor in their favor.
Yeah.
Just because of the warden incident.
You know what judge it was?
I don't know. She had
Oh.
Felipe.
Yeah, no, Felipe.
Yeah, it's she was with him. I think it was a female. Pretty sure.
Okay, that makes a little more sense now.
I'm not too sure. And it was Bloom and Sloan.
Wait, this is really sexist list.
Yeah. But the fucked up part is, Felipe used to be part of the families, right?
Oh, I wasn't aware of that. Huh.
Yeah, he used to be. He came from the south side. I know Felipe for years, probably before the bombs dropped. You know.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, he's done shit that people are probably.
Yeah, they're very
like,
good.
Holy fuck, this guy's. Really? Yeah.
Yeah, they're a very good friend of mine.
I guess people really do change, huh?
Oh yeah. I mean, just different past life. Actually, I never really intended to be a lawyer. I kind of accidentally became one. I was doing some paralegal work, and I was just learning about the law and whatnot. I wasn't actually intending to become a lawyer. I was just interested in law. But the attorney I was learning from, I was with him and a judge, and we were like in a circle talking together for a good couple hours. And they said, when are you going to get your bar license? And I said, well, how do I know I'm ready? And they asked me a bunch of questions, and I answered them all right. And so they gave me my bar license.
Oh shit! Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Yep.
Going into it backwards, huh?
Yeah, wasn't really. Wasn't super. I wasn't sure if I was ready to be an attorney yet or not, but I definitely made some mistakes almost immediately afterwards. So I definitely wasn't ready at the time. So
Yeah, everyone does. That's
yep.
how the best ones are made. Everybody makes mistakes at the beginning, but at the end, you live and you learn.
Yep.
That's the biggest thing. Is you try not making that mistake, but then you'll make a different mistake, and then that mistake, yeah.
Well, I've been trying at least, but the DOJ is very not forgiving of mistakes, very much so.
100%. That's why I'm kind of glad Christoph got into mayor. 'Cause he kind of, he's a little bit more forgiving. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
hey, as long as it ain't a violent felony, should I know?
I know. I've known Christoph since he worked at Abanadam way back when. I worked with him there.
Yep, me too.
Have I met you back then? I don't think I did.
Maybe about a month ago, we had
I looked a bit different than him before I had some work done.
I got
literally a bunch of government
I
employees.
think that was one of the reasons actually why the stalking rumors were so prevalent about me, is because people were mistaking me for locals. It was crazy. So I'm like, all right, maybe need to change myself a bit.
Right. Looks pretty good though. I like the glasses.
Oh, thank you.
Are they like prescription or are they just like clothing?
Oh, they're prescription.
Yeah, hell yeah. Supposed to wear prescription glasses, but yeah.
Why are you
Every time I do, I get headaches. You know, like.
From wearing the glasses?
Yeah.
I've heard the opposite where, if people don't wear the glasses, they'll get headaches, but I haven't heard. It's possible you might have like astigmatism or something like that, and they haven't accounted for that. But
yeah, I don't know. They told me time I was 30, I'd be blind if I didn't wear glasses.
apply for DOC to continue
Here
Huh.
I am, you know.
Yeah, I already did.
Cause they'll see I'm 32.
Jackson and I are going to.
yeah, glasses usually don't like stop or make your eyesight better, or like like permanently, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's what. But apparently, yeah, that's what I was, or my mother was told back in the when I was like 5. You know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe.
Those doctors, I don't even know. Back then, those doctors were probably on drugs and shit.
Good.
Most definitely.
The
No, I think it'd be great.
medical industry
Just like
wasn't
these-
super advanced back then either.
Oh yeah, just like these doctors now, they're just I don't know, like that one doctor at the hospital, man.
Yes.
I don't know. That's why I said I plead because I'll go beat that lady's head in senseless over and over and over and over and over again.
Was that bad? What'd she say?
Just a whole bunch of shit. I'd rather not repeat it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And the cops were just sitting there, like where
It depends on.
I was handcuffed to the bed, so I
how
couldn't even
things
do
are
nothing. You know.
organized in, like,
Yeah, surprised the
state of San Andreas
doctor though, of all things, would
Which
be
is Constitution,
It
stuff
was like a
that, and
nurse.
unfortunately, DOC's always
Oh,
in a
okay.
gray area.
like an
Yeah,
EMS.
she was like, I'm not too sure. She might have been a doctor. I don't know. But I know one of the higher doctors at the very end is like, "Shut up, stop antagonizing." I was literally just about ready to like.
Oh, I already just filed a
I don't know.
document about it. So.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't understand why they would do that as well. That seems very strange for them to.
Yeah. I guess they that just because I'm wearing green. Literally, they hate literally doctors, cops, but any judge. Literally, they hate anybody wearing green. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm surprised that this judge taking this long. It's actually kind of.
Oh yeah, he's being very thorough about it.
Or he might have probably
Basically.
back there watching a whole
Fuck all that.
SpongeBob or something. Shit.
That'd be pretty funny. Yeah.
Department of Corrections. in
Forgot about us.
certain
Like, hey,
states, like for example, Texas, they have a lot
go
of.
back there. He's like,
They have a lot of leniency and power, but they also go through a lot more training. So basically, go through police training, but not, you know.
Yeah.
On certain states, they're not. Certain states, they are very much just a guy who sees things. So
Yeah, that's fair.
just
I
all
guess,
depends.
yeah. I mean, I guess we will eventually settle on where we see security as a state, but I mean, as long as it's in the gray area, I'll be honest. If I'm in the forefront, I will try and push some kind of legislation with whatever happens.
That's actually would be my goal. Like, if I'm able to ever get into a position where I can submit legislation, like with the AG's office and things, that's the intention. I want things to be more defined. Like, I don't need everything to written down, but like as far as like DOC guards and SAS and things, do I think they should be able to detain people? Yes, when they're in the duties of protecting a government official, etc.
Yes.
Did the judge fall asleep back there? Can someone check on him? Hello?
He's not that old.
I'm not saying he's old, but goddamn, he's been back there for quite some time, don't you think?
Well, it's good. That's good for your boy. It means he's been deliberating.
Yeah, honestly, the longer
Or-
he's back there, it's better for
Or he
Lettuce
fell
Man over
asleep.
here.
He might have fallen asleep.
Very doubtful.
It is very doubtful. Lettuce Man pulled first. Yeah.
I saw
no,
some gray hairs.
you pulled first, man. Stop lying.
All right, buddy.
I'm not your buddy guy.
I'm not your guy.
I wasn't talking to you, friend.
No, but seriously, is someone gonna check on that old man back there?
He's
No.
okay.
You know what Prescott texted Veronica when I was giving my closing?
I had.
Oh.
Yeah. That I need a towel for all of the sweat that went on that stand. I read one paragraph from Wikipedia. It was 3 clicks. I went on my phone. I typed in "screaming fire in a theater." Tap. Wikipedia article. Tap. Read the Wikipedia
What's up,
article.
JJ?
Easy.
What's up, Tommy? We all know that Chad did it first, okay? We all know. I was there. I saw it.
This dirty criminal right there, man.
Yeah, I saw it. I was there. Okay, I should have been a witness because I
Shoulda
was
came
there.
in.
Wait, are you?
And then
Hey,
yeah.
DMV gang, let's
I
go.
tried- I
DMV
tried-
on top, baby.
Oh, Mitten, he's a gang
I tried
now.
bringing
See,
a bicycle to
I
prison
am a
because I
government
thought you were
employee.
just
That's
going
the
there.
crazy thing.
You're not.
I am.
Not legally.
I work for DOC.
Okay, well there.
Tommy, I'm sorry, okay? I should have been there for you. I didn't know things were going down like that.
We're acting as a
man, this guy shot.
I was.
This
Yeah,
thug
I believe
shot
it.
me, man.
100%.
Bro, you waited
You're
until
innocent.
I'ma shoot up the place.
Yeah, that doesn't
Yeah,
mean
you
I'm
were
gonna
threatening
actually
to air
do
that
it.
shit out.
Hey, the trial? Listen,
That would be like
okay?
someone running in here and saying, "I'm
don't
gonna
need
shoot
to-
up the place," and
we
you
don't
guys
need to
pulling out
talk
your
about
guns and
this.
shooting them,
It's
and he not having nothing
crazy.
in his pockets.
It's
You-
crazy when the
Hey.
officer on the stand asked you to take off your mask, you did it. But when I said please, you didn't do that shit.
I don't listen
Wild.
to thugs like you, man.
What?
Oh,
I didn't hear no
thugs
please.
like me.
Chad, I
Wild.
was there. You didn't say
Wild.
please.
That's
Come on.
profiling right there. That's profiling.
Wait, you were there, but you didn't defend your guy? Is that what you're saying?
I'll be honest. I
I didn't know that stuff was going down in there,
She was
okay?
She might have been outside.
She
Oh, so
was.
you
She
were
was
there, but you
not
weren't
inside.
I
for
was
it.
outside,
Uh-huh.
and then Rob Mist wouldn't let me go back in.
Oh, classic. Blame everything on Rob
Yeah,
Mist.
it's Rob Mist's fault.
Blame
100%.
everything on Rob Mist. That's what
100%.
everyone does.
Yeah, because, you know, he's just so blamable, okay?
That's true. Honestly, I'm willing to blame all of this on Rob Mist.
Okay, yeah, let's bring him in here. He
all in
drew
favor?
first. He drew first. It was Rob Mist.
You're right,
Rob Mist
Yep.
shot first.
I'm gonna call 911 and have him come here right now.
Don't do that because then I have to charge
That's
you.
misuse.
Oh, okay. Do you guys have caller ID for that?
Yep.
Not
Oh,
if you go
shit.
use a payphone though.
Oh, okay, a payphone.
Just
It's
go use
actually,
the pay.
I literally just had a case today that solidified that using 311 for a threat is illegal.
But how can you track
Uh,
a payphone if it's right outside?
I
How
mean,
can
what
you
if I
know
have
who you-
somebody else's phone? Does this still come up as my name?
I don't know. You should get an expungement and become a cop.
Can we borrow your phone and find out?
Nope.
Become a cop. Okay.
I don't have a phone.
I seen you calling your mom right there. Yeah, see, you got a phone, you liar.
No, I don't got a phone.
What?
Lying
Woman,
about
you've been on the
that.
phone, like,
right,
I've
yeah,
seen
yeah.
you.
You
It's
just
right
a
there.
big fat liar. All you government people are liars.
Oh
man.
my god.
Even this
Can
thug
you say
here
that?
lying about me shooting you.
don't know
You shot
government
me first,
people,
you
what the
thug.
hell?
Oh my god.
You don't know enough. It's fine.
Skylar Spunks lies all the time. She's a compulsive liar.
Miss
Yeah,
Drake
I
really
agree,
appreciate
man.
you
She
not
has
being
lied to my face actually a few times.
Just stating a fact, babe.
I appreciate you
Don't
giving
call
me
me.
water
Oh.
earlier, though.
Oh my goodness.
You ever watch Star
Hey.
Wars and you're like watching
Hey,
episode
Bellev.
4 and it's like Han shoots the console. It's like
Hon-
boring
hon-
conversation.
Honestly,
That's what I
ever.
feel like right now.
Has this lady in the red dress ever lied to you once in your life?
I don't think I've ever spoken to her.
You must live a great life then.
Hey,
ma-
hey.
Whoa,
Hey,
whoa.
that's
See,
littering?
she's littering
Did
in
you
your
see? She's
courtroom. You
littering.
weren't gonna let that happen, man?
She just threw a cup at someone. Look, she's
She's also
doing it
throwing
again.
notes.
Oh, sorry, I thought there wasn't anything in
Oh, I did forget. Oops.
Hey, Piper, is there anything in this one?
Hit me and see what happens.
Yeah, they could throw cups
Security.
at us.
Security.
But I could say words and they could shoot me. What? How do...
You are a horrible throw.
Yeah, well, it means I've never thrown a cup at you, right?
It's embarrassing.
I have
That's
a cup.
fine.
I don't have a cup.
How many cups do you have?
Too many.
Do you see this? She's like obsessed with me.
My God.
Cup
Tommy, by the
game.
way, I put a bunch of cups in the mailbox for you. I have saved them. Someone tried to steal them. Actually, Paul Walker tried to steal them, and then I stopped
Paul
him.
Walker.
Yeah.
I thought he was dead, but apparently he's alive.
You know, I thought that his sister didn't actually exist until I met her.
Yeah, she's
'Cause
a
he-
cop.
He constantly walks around saying that she's missing.
No,
And
she's a cop.
I didn't meet her until I took his phone from him, and then she called, and I was like, "Who is this?" And it was her, and I was shocked.
Oh yeah, she's actually a really nice lady, but
She is
please, for
pretty
the
nice.
love of God, do not let Paul Walker drive a car, is what she said.
Wait, why?
That
He doesn't
Paul
have a
Walker
driver's
is a crybaby.
license.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
And we were told by her to never give him one because he's that bad of a driver.
He also ate a bunch of cats in the alleyway. Okay.
He ate a bunch of cats.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I told him never to do that again, ever, because those are my cats.
Were they? Did
He ate
wait,
your
hold on.
cats.
Hold on. Now,
Yeah, he
now
was-
I'm actually
So
interested.
all of those stray cats are my cats. Okay, I take
Okay.
care of them. Okay, I get cat food deliveries all the time.
Ma'am, do you want to make a report on this? Because he could be charged with animal
Oh.
cruelty.
Yes,
Who?
actually, yes.
Who?
Okay, hold on.
Paul Walker, for eating my cats. Yeah.
And you're 100%
Did
for
he-
sure that this is Paul
Did he
Walker?
eat Doug Cat?
I don't know if he ate Thug Cat. I haven't seen Thug
That
Cat
would
in a
be
while.
G status right there, though.
No, it
Like,
wouldn't.
for
Okay.
real, though.
E would
Yeah.
be very upset.
No.
No, if he
Cats-
ate Thug Cat,
Cats are vicious,
I would
man.
be upset. No,
No,
Thug Cat is
I-
awesome.
I don't like cats, man.
Okay. Just to be clear, you are 100% for sure this is Paul Walker. Is that correct?
not this person in front of me now.
No. The guy who ate the
Oh.
cats.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. How did you identify him?
He let me look in his pockets.
And you confirmed with his identification papers?
Yep, and he gave me his phone, and then his sister called.
Okay. And how did you observe him hurting the cats?
He confessed to doing it.
Okay, but you didn't observe him actually doing it.
No. But he came up to me and he said he was in the alleyway for 3 days
Man,
because someone told him to
I've
stay
been
there.
having to piss
And then he
since
ate the cats.
Before this court. Can I go take a pit, please?
You have to ask the deputy to escort you down to the cells.
Can I go take a piss, please? I've been having to piss before this court case, man. I did ask them.
I'm not the
Okay.
deputy.
Did you go in the alleyway and see any
Oh,
of the
I'm
corpses of the
asking-
cats?
That's her right over there, right?
No, he ate them bones and all. He ate the whole thing.
This deputy right
He's
here.
a
right?
monster.
Would you be able to text me your statement concerning this?
I don't know who she's talking about.
Text you the statement? I mean,
About to just take a piss in this courtroom.
yeah, I
man.
guess I could, yeah.
Okay, that'd be great.
Yep,
I think I'm available. to say a lot.
I've been having to piss for so long. I
Mm.
understand the judge is back. I'm not trying to, but
Hey,
let me
she's-
mark
You're in the
she's
city
available
hall
to
at?
me.
Yeah, Skylar
please.
Sparks.
It says you're busy.
Go ahead and
Yeah,
refresh.
let's-
It should be good. If you don't mind me, I just need your name and then if you could just text me your statement. I hate people who hurt animals. So.
Yeah, okay, I take care of those cats.
Oh, you are Jules.
I am Jules, yeah.
Hi, I prosecuted you this week.
I know you did.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are you apologizing for it? I don't think you're sorry.
It sucks.
I'm not
It
sorry?
sucks that I lost to one person's testimony.
What do you mean?
But it is what it
I
is.
just. You, do you,
Apples
sorry for doing
literally
your job?
pointed to the person who did it behind me, and then that was
but you
thrown
did
out.
kidnap him though.
I didn't. No, Kai did that.
But you joined her.
No, I wasn't there.
Okay.
I wasn't even there. Sorry, I didn't realize I was shouting.
No, you're fine. Were you actually not there?
No, I wasn't
Because-
there.
Then who was there with them? Because
I
you
don't
can't be
know.
charged for this
They-
again.
There are a couple other females in the group.
You're like,
I'm not gonna name names.
no, I'm not asking you to. Are you serious? Like you weren't part?
Yeah, I'm
of
for
that?
real. Yeah. It ruined a couple work opportunities for me being a felon. Yeah.
Which jobs?
I was sad about it.
What jobs?
Working for Wesker Realty. They were told not to hire felons. I was really I wanted that job. Going into the apartments and taking pictures is really fun. You should try it.
Why would the guy that was with him identify you so clearly?
I think he just looked at the picture, and honestly, it was my lawyer who told me to wear what I was wearing that day. So, like, when he saw the picture and then saw me, I think he just was like, yeah, it was her. But, I don't know. I didn't want to wear that because that's what I thought was going to happen. But it is what it is, and now, you know, other things happened after that because I was angry.
Right. The other stuff happened.
Yeah. But, you know, no hard feelings. I don't blame you for it. It wasn't your fault. It was the guy who testified against me's fault.
You did do an attempted murder. Fuck. So, just for reference, Miss Johnson, if for some reason we are absolutely 100% getting those charges wrong, please tell us. Like, literally ask to go in interrogation, talk to
Sorry, I
us.
didn't mean for it to take that
Oh,
long.
I didn't know that was even
Defendant's
a
still
thing.
around?
Please, I have vacated
Yes, he's just
charges,
using the
I've
restroom.
gotten rid of warrants.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in the
Discussions
bathroom.
with the
Let me
officers.
go make sure
Oh,
everything's okay.
I didn't know that was a thing. Honestly, like, if I did, then I probably would have done that.
And if you didn't get the attempted murder of a government
Judge
employee
is
charge,
back.
I was about to vacate your charge and talk to Wester myself. Like, that's not a joke. Like, I was actually looking to see if anyone was around.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, like, since I was already a felon at that point, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna be a felon then. So I just let
Okay,
it all go.
let's bring court back into session. Miss in the back, you're being very loud.
I'll send you that later.
Okay. Sorry, it took me a little while to go through everything. My opinion changed actually halfway through this. So, I've unpicked everything that appears to have happened. And I have to say that before I begin the rest of this, I need to shout out my boy Weems, who managed to show up late and shoot an unarmed cop. So that sounds great. Sounds like
Go
great
Weems.
chaos. Big up Weems. Now, an argument at the DMV escalated. An individual refused to move their mask. At some point in the conversation, the DMV worker informed the defendant they were being trespassed from their premises. Also, at some point in the conversation, the defendant issued threats on, basically, on the topic of shooting inside the DMV. Now, we simply do not know who pulled first. We also simply do not know who fired first. The first party witnesses, the two shooters, they testified conflictingly. And statements from other individuals on the scene state clearly they do not know who shot first. So we have a few interesting legal questions. Does the issue of threats to shoot before a weapon was even drawn from either side negate the potential self-defense argument here? Does it matter who shot first? I guess shout out Han and Greedo. Now, under the Section 12 Act, Section 12 of the Steel Act, the issuance of being informed that an individual is being trespassing can be done by a lawful appointed occupant, in this case, the employee. That's all fine. And Article 3 of the Constitution lists self-defense as thus: a person may use force, violence, or deadly force where reasonably necessary, where a reasonable person would believe it is necessary to protect themselves or someone else from imminent danger or harm. A person who reasonably believes there is an imminent danger or harm to themselves or others, they are under no duty to retreat. After exercising force in self-defense, a person must contact the police. It goes on to then list Castle Doctrine, which says any person using force intended or likely to cause death or great bodily injury within his or her residence or business shall be presumed to have held a reasonable fear of imminent peril of death or great bodily injury when that force was used against another person who unlawfully or forcibly entered. Now, I probably would have found this to have been clear enough to state that self-defense... God, I wrote this in my notes poorly. I'm gonna scrap this paragraph and just wing the last paragraph. It was not clear to me for a good bit of this. I really would have loved to have had some third-party witness say who drew first. That would have been great. Would have been really helpful. I know you can't always get what you want. You know, even if we're making wish lists, there you go. But however, once the criminal threats to shoot have been issued without any firearms being pulled, and then the guns get pulled after the trespassing, I kind of feel that this passes over any reasonable argument for self-defense here. The defendant continued to escalate the conflict to an armed conflict, regardless of who drew first.
I don't know about that.
Because the defendant could have just left. They were trespassed at this point. Regardless of what happened in that regard, they escalated this to where we got to. The shooting from the witness, whose name has already escaped me, Chet Hauser, is very much reasonable Castle Doctrine. The from the defendant would not be a reasonable self-defense argument under Article 3. Therefore, I'm finding him guilty today for the attempted murder. If you're going to shoot somebody, maybe don't threaten it first. I don't know. There you go. Thank you. That's the ruling of this court.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Alrighty. Do you need me for anything? No. Thank you.
I don't.
Alright,
Ms.
I'm gonna
Johnson?
place you in cuffs, okay?
I'm
Thank
very
you.
serious about seeing what I can do to help. So
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can hold
Okay,
get
so
hold
wait
of
for me.
Wesker Realty. I can't promise anything, but I will offer my recommendation
Hold
in
on.
that capacity.
You've been fined. You've got 21 days to pay that. You're fine. Let me tell you what it is.
For self-defense,
$3,800. Your time is gonna be with the bench trial reduction is
you can
42 months.
threaten somebody, but
Okay.
Were you going to transport him, or want me to send him locally?
No, you'll need to send him.
Okay.
threats are
We'll go ahead
just
and get
threats.
Upstairs. I continue from there.
Are there any other job
Thank you, Liz, for coming and helping out.
Yeah, glad I could. Well, I didn't remember her, but
You know what? You could. It's okay.
yeah.
You do have a couple violent felonies on your record. Are there any other job opportunities you lost because of the kidnapping?
Let me look over it though. Seems very suspect. Let me just sit here for a bit. L.
Hello, young man.
Oh, hey, Nicole.
How you doing?
Or why'd you? Alright. Was it the Constitution where it says self-defense? Yeah, okay. Doesn't Castle Doctrine... Yeah, this doesn't apply. Why would this apply? Unlawfully and forcibly entered? By this logic, anyone who refuses to leave can be shot and killed. Okay. Okay. All right. There's a lot of holes here. Huh. There's a lot of holes here. Oh. Alright, Nicole. I just got done a bench trial, but took an L for this one. I don't... The judge was saying that it was Castle Doctrine that a DMV employee shot someone at the DMV, which I don't think that's how that works. Castle Doctrine is for if you own the place. Or even then, you have to be unlawfully entering, so let's... yeah.
Does that mean he lost?
Who lost?
I'm asking.
Your
client.
Yeah, he lost. He was saying, so he made a threat. He said that, he was going to, shoot the guy. And then whenever he made that threat, the guy pulled a gun, and shot him. He also, pulled his gun at the same time. It's called, he pulled second as well, but, there was argument about whether he pulled second or first. And he shot back. And I actually believe the guy because he was like going out of his way to. He said, "Yeah, I put guilty about this and that, but this is the one thing I'm gonna compromise on no matter what." So he seemed pretty reasonable in that regard. But then the judge is saying that it can't be self-defense if you threaten someone first, which I don't think that's how that works. I mean, tow drivers say a lot of very crazy stuff, and they're often attacked for it. But it's what's it called? It's still on the attacker, the person who attacked, is at fault.
I always get the impression that what they want you to do is I always get the impression that what the law wants you to do is they say that they want you to stand your ground, but it's conditional. Hey, best friend.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, baby. How you doing?
Good. Going to bed.
You are?
You know what time it is right now?
I know, but I love this shift.
I do too.
6 a.m. for me.
I need to do a ride along with you, best friend. I miss you. We got so much to catch up on. You know, we got a lot to catch up on.
I'm gonna do a whole lot of riding.
God damn it.
Right along with me is gonna be a lot of MDW looking.
That's fine. As long as I can spend time with you.
Yeah.
What did he said that it was castle doctrine, the judge there, but I'm pretty sure that only applies if you own the place, right? Am I wrong about that? Because technically, a DMV worker could shoot anybody there who enters. That's by that logic.
If they're under threat, I think if your guy didn't say I'll shoot this place up, it would have turned out differently. I wouldn't have pressed that charge if he didn't have those threats before. It kind of.
You don't even need to be under threat. It's just you just need to have the person forcibly enter. So unlawfully and forcibly enter. That's it. And then it's presumed that you had fear for your life. That's why castle doctrine is generally limited to your home or like your car if you're inside of it, or your business if it's like also your residence or you're there, but not if you're working for a place. Which I'm not understanding the reasoning for that, but I mean, because I
always ask him about it,
That's true.
Clear out for you.
That's true.
Probably should have just
Mm-hmm.
All right, what nice talking with you.
Thank you.
Probably should.
Wonderful.
All right,
That's
I'm
all it is.
motion.
I just figured that's an easier way for us to handle this all.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
I mean, if anything, because now we don't have to worry about the scheduling conflicts so much, we could even move this up quicker than it is scheduled if people really wanted to. Do have everyone here.
What's the date?
Well, I put it for next Saturday, the 13th, but we could also just. Oh, you don't like that date?
No, it's just that's really far out.
Yeah, that's why I wanted it moved sooner. If we can move it sooner.
I'm cool with everything after the 10th and later. Actually, the 11th and later, because the 10th is the Garen Lupo appeal. So, the 11th.
13th is good for you then.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Actually, Isabella, is this holding you back from any career opportunities currently?
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess the 13th is good for me then. What's today? The 4th, 5th, 6th. I haven't actually talked to Skylar in a couple days. I can ask her, but most likely the 13th is probably going to be.
Okay, we can just keep it on the 13th. That's fine.
All right.
I have no issues.
All right.
I
Anything
will wait
else?
to hear Davis respond on the docket or whatever on that one. But no, that's all it is.
He's probably going to file 4 paragraphs, and then I'm going to have to be like, I didn't read all of that again. So, all right, bye.
I had a question regarding your ruling.
Sure.
You said about castle doctrine, but I thought castle doctrine was limited to if you owned the place of residence, not if you worked there.
Oh no, very much no. It's if you work there as well. It is your. If somebody, I don't own the city hall, but if somebody comes in here, I can shoot the fuck out of them.
Really?
It's my place of it's my place of business. If someone storms this area, I'm absolutely within my rights to go blasting. I don't have a weapons license though, so that I might have other legal issues if I did that.
Well, if it's in self-defense, you can still use a firearm if you know, regardless if you have all that. But okay, I wasn't aware that it's.
Castle doctrine is pretty clear in that it is, residences and businesses. You don't need to be the owner of a business to be, operating in defense of the business.
Couldn't this be kind of abused pretty easily though? Like if someone was being somewhat non-compliant, and they were trespassed or whatever, then you could just shoot them, like regardless.
It depends. I mean, read the thing on Castle Doctrine. But I mean, TLDR, kind of. It hasn't been. I mean, what is stopping me from pulling my gun right now, shooting you, and then saying that you were threatening me, and I was scared for my life?
Nothing, I guess.
Well, a witness would be one.
Oh, that's true. That would be witnesses, yeah. Also, that I wouldn't have a weapon on me, but yeah. But if that is the case, that I feel like that's can be abused quite heavily.
It hasn't yet been.
That's why I was under the impression that it was only for like the owner, because otherwise this has a huge abuse potential. But okay.
Nope.
All right. Thank you for clarifying.
Then, well, you got that.
All right. What am I doing? What am I doing? Probably should stream that. Oh well. I'll upload it to YouTube or something. Probably. Well, no, I'll definitely upload it to YouTube, but question of whether or not I will. Maybe there's you can convert or something. I don't like that Twitch doesn't allow the MKV files for whatever reason. My Windows. Oh, yeah, Ghost Tournament. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, yeah, no. Probably should stream it. Uh... Yep. Oh, okay, that's what. It's very useful. Property. Uh... It's questionable. That can be super abused. Unless no. Hello.
Hello. Hi. Don't know if you remember me.
Oh yeah, I remember you.
Right. Well, I never got that name change processed, and you know, you took $5,000 and whatever. I'm just wondering, can I get a refund? You know, it's been 2 months.
Really? You never had that? Really? I would have submitted the application. So if they hadn't heard back to you, I've heard from other people, as well.
No.
I can see. I can see about speaking with someone regarding that, because that should have happened a while ago. I'm kind of surprised it took so long.
Well, yeah. I mean, it didn't. It never happened. And
Well, I'd
you know,
heard they
it's
could take
been-
upwards of like a month or two, so I was expecting that to be the case. But if it's been over 2 months now, then absolutely you should have already received your.
Well, it's coming up to 2 months. I just checked the text message, and it was, I think, the 7th. So yeah.
Okay.
It's coming up to 2 months, but like, I'm in no need for the name change anymore anyway. So like, I'm out of grave danger. Not, you know, I would have obviously been happy to have paid, but I never received the service. So
Would you still like to have your name changed or no?
there's no need for it anymore.
Well,
you know,
that's not. Would you like to have your name changed? That's what, or no?
No.
Okay. If that's the case, then I can request that to be what's called right back to you, and I will refund you.
Perfect. Yeah, no, I'd appreciate that.
Oh yeah. Can you? What's your state ID?
5584.
Okay. 584 2500.
You're still on the line.
Yeah, I was just putting in this. Actually, let me. I don't think you are scamming me, but let me actually check to make sure that what's called, that this was actually like sent in and was looked over or whatnot.
Well, I mean, like, my name still everywhere is, you know, Thomas D, which was.
Oh, wait, let
you
me
know,
see.
speaking my name.
554. True, your name is the same. Okay, never mind then. You're fine. Let me send it to you.
No, I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, there you go.
Perfect. Oh yeah. Right. No, nice one. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Sorry that didn't work out for you.
No, it's okay. I didn't get killed, so I managed
that's
to
good. That's good.
lay low long enough for I guess it all to blow over. It was
That's good.
scary for a minute though there, to be honest.
I can understand that.
Well, thank you anyway.
Yeah, glad I could help you out.
Cheers. Have a good one.
You too. My money, my money. Oh, my money. My money. You only paid fucking. You paid half for it. And it's 5K. No, yeah, I get it. Yeah, you're good. That was 2.1K. My money. But it's not. A reasonable request. Let's ask Lawson. Ding my rolls. Ding the rolls. Ding the rules I make for my character. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. Even though I really want to. And so that should be fun. Your bar transferred? Oh, address, but some. Okay. I don't like it like. And I'm not tired, so. Maybe I'll. Maybe. Uh. Okay. Okay, good. Oh, oops.